Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, Nizzy. How's it going? How is everybody doing tonight? We are back for the first stream, the last stream. Hello, Ard. Hello. How's it going? The last stream before the S'more Stag stream. How are we all doing? It is Thursday. Yes. How's everyone's midweek been? Mine's been okay. What have I been up to? Not too much. I've been I've been working. I have been doing lots of. I've been doing car stuff. I've doing the engine oil. I also had to do some rewiring in the car, in the Volvo I've got. No Euros feels like, yeah, first day without the Euros. It's weird, isn't it? It's very odd. England have lucked out due to Georgia winning, and we're still gonna play like shit. You love to see it. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting first knockout rounds. At least the World Cup is on. The World Cup is on Saturday. But up the Georgia, yeah, what a game! What a game! Fair play, Georgia, man. Hello, Viva. Hello, how are you? World Cup of Darts. World Cup of Darts. Yeah, didn't Go and Price pull out? I saw who replaced him. Yeah, I've been rewiring stuff in the Volvo. Basically, the Volvo has its 4 gears and then 5th gear, which is a boost, which is a button, but the wires have come out, so I've had to like restrip the wires and reconnect them. That's gonna be interesting. What else have I been up to? I've been doing some stuff with the dogs, vets, and all that. They're okay. They're okay. I was just getting got them vaccinated for kennel cough because obviously they're going into the kennel, and we don't want them getting a cough, you know. And then also, what else have I been up to? Just general stuff, you know. Jake's already flipped one food bowl over tonight already, so let's see if he does some more. But yeah, getting ready for Saturday. I've been buying alcohol, so we're getting ready for that. Big up Jake. Don't big up Jake. So yeah, I'll give you a little preview actually. Here is the World Cup badge that I've made for Argentina. We got the 23-38 World Cup on Saturday, plus hopefully some extra things. But yeah, we're going to be doing that. We're going to be starting midday my time, so about 11 a.m. And we're going to be running through as long as it takes. So we're going through the first knockout rounds as well. Maybe we'll come up with some ideas with the first knockout rounds. Like we have to shot for every goal or something like that. Like we'll figure it out. But yeah, we have been also playing a little bit since the last time. And last time we left off, we were just before Penny Bont. Quick question: what do you record for Ballon d'Or? I do World Player of the Year when I do that. I don't do World. I think technically World Golden Ball is the Ballon d'Or, but I do World Player of the Year. I don't know why I do that. I just do. And normally they're the same, but as you can see, there are a couple of changes in there. But yeah, I just do World Player of the Year most of the time, and I've just stuck with it, you know. Oh yeah, I've been doing a lot of spreadsheeting actually. I've been doing a good bit of spreadsheeting. So what I've been doing is I have been updating all of quite a few bits actually. So I've updated the UCL winners, like how many teams have won the UCL and total, and trying to make it so it actually makes sense. UCL losers, Champions League finals. Haven't updated this. Have updated the Europa League finals actually up until 23, so I need to keep doing that. Haven't done semi-finals or quarters. I have also updated the World Player of the Year ones. I also have been going through and I've updated this so I can actually see. Hello, Jambo. I just want to say hi. Go about 10 to 15. Oh, no worries. How are you been, Jambo? Thoughts on the new UI? For me, it looks like a mobile game. Oh, yes, of course. Of course. The new FM25 screenshots. Yeah, that's the thing I've been seeing from a lot of people. Oh, another Excel. Of course. I've gone through and completely redone it and gone through first, second, and third for everybody. And now I've got it recorded so it actually makes sense. Feel like shit, want my inbox back. But yeah, I've done that for the Premier League, Serie A, League, and Bundesliga. I've still yet to do La Liga. But yeah, we love a bit of spreadsheeting. Looks incredible. Love it. It's interesting. Still avoiding the question. What question? Hold on. Did I miss? Yeah, but what do you record? I want to do the same with my club's player of the year. Oh, sorry. Okay. With World Player of the Year, what I record is I do. So first off, I do the year, first, second, and third by name, and then normally, if it's my player, I highlight them. Then I do clubs, first, second, and third here, and then what I do is I do the player, how many firsts, how many seconds, how many thirds. Then I do the team, how many firsts, how many seconds, how many thirds. And then the nationalities, how many firsts, how many seconds, how many thirds. So you can see like, who's got the most, which player has the most, which club has the most, and which nation has the most. But then you can also just go through and see like, who wins how many in a row, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, that's it. So sorry, I didn't understand the question fully. Oh Christ, hold on. He thought you were Jamba. That's really insulting. Better than being the dog. I think it looks good. It's always a big change when the new UI comes in, but it's moving with the times, I guess. Exactly. People are just scared of change. Like, it's interesting because the reasoning they give is that like, managers are always on their phones and that, so we're gonna make it like that. I get that a little bit, but at the same time, I feel like probably a lot of managers, like, I don't think Roy Hodgson's on his phone doing all this shit. Do you? He's probably on a laptop, to be honest. Roy Hodgson's probably just letting other people do it. It just looks like a knockoff tablet game. Like, I get that it's supposed to be a phone, like the phone stuff, but like the game's on PC and it's on your laptop. So surely you should be catering it to that. Like maybe, like as people have said, maybe due to these tabs thing, it'll be more advanced. I mean, to be fair, we're only getting one screenshot. Maybe you can customize it, make it a bit more complicated. I think it's all gonna come down to customizability. Like I know, like to be fair, the other screenshots did look good. I like the forms sheet, and I like I really did actually like the match UI, especially if it's customizable. I think that's gonna be the big thing. Like, how customizable is it? How does it work with clicking? Because one of my big issues with the UI, with the more recent UIs, is that there's too much clicking. You have to click so much far to get in here. While on FM15, you can kind of just go straight to things a lot easier, and and you just go 1, 2, blah blah blah. When in the newer games, it's 3 or 4 clicks. So it'll be very interesting to see how that goes. At the end of the day, it's very early for it, so we'll have to wait and see, I guess. But yeah, I do get the fear of it. Kind of looks a bit mobile gamey or a tablet, and you're like, ooh, okay, yeah. But we will see. We will see how things go. What else? Yes, we beat Penny Bond. We've had a good time actually since we left. I think that stream last stream we had a bit of a poor save open. You know, poor hidden attributes because we weren't playing well. Playing a lot better last time. 4-2 versus Penny Bond, which was good, getting revenge for the 2-2. 3-0 versus ABBA. 1-0 versus Napoli in the Champions League. Then 2-1 versus Barry away. This was actually a very good one, especially after they took the lead through Van der Steen. Newtown was a 4-1 away win. Aberystwyth was 3-1 away. It was helped out by a red card, to be fair. They actually scored to go 1-0 up as well. A bit ridiculous. But we won. 4-0 versus Port Talbot. Santa Maria with 4, which is very nice. And then a 7-0 versus Napoli. Then we drew 1-1 with Penny Bond. They had an 86-minute equaliser. We had 34 shots and 16 on target, so they're 6 and 4. Of course, it's a draw. But we just beat ABBA 4-0 to actually confirm the league title with that. So here is the league. 29 wins. It was actually run a bit close this year. We only had 3 games to go, and we've won the league. So a bit later than usual. Excuse me. And then, of course, with the Champions League, we have Inter Milan in the quarters. As you can see, here's the first knockout round. We beat Napoli. Ajax knocked out Real Vicenza. Inter did knock out Penny Bond. They nearly came back from 3-0 down, but lost 3-2. FC Metz knock out Zenit on away goals. Bari beat Sporting. Bayern beat Fenerbahce. FC Ish beat Galatasaray. And then Monaco knock out Real Sociedad on away goals as well. So that leaves us with, of course, it's an all-French tie of FC versus FC and FC Ish versus FC Metz. Ajax Bayern, and then Bari Monaco, and then we've got Inter, of course. Around the leagues... I'll show you what's going on. Ligue 1, we got Monaco on top, 7 points clear of Metz. It looks like they're going to win again, unless there's a proper collapse. Who knows? over FC Metz. Then we've got the Serie A, which is a bit closer. Inter Milan looking for 4 in a row. Fiorentina do have a game in hand and are close. Real Vicenza maybe, but we'll have to. It might be a bit of a long shot there for them. German First Division, it is Bayern in the lead again, 3 points clear of Nuremberg. They've recovered from the early season setbacks, and they're doing all right. Paderborn, meanwhile, in third. Then we've got the La Liga, which Villarreal look to be in prime position for. Real Sociedad want 5 in a row, but they are 7 points back with 8 games to go. So they have to really, really come back to do this. Our affiliates, Cartagena, in the relegation zone. Not so good. We'll see. Maybe it's better, though, being them in the lower league. And then, of course, the Premier League, it's currently level at the top. Notts County and Sunderland on 61 points each. Notts County do have a game in hand, though. Newcastle in the mix as well, 5 points back. West Ham looking for 3 in a row. They're kind of out of it, I think. Luton probably relegated. Torquay, Birmingham, Gosport, Sheffield United, Preston probably all in that relegation battle. Chelsea actually won the Capital One Cup, so they got Europe, even though they're in 14th. The Championship, Plymouth look to be promoted. Well, they're only 6 points clear. We'll have to see. Blythe Spartans are there as well. Tottenham are in 11th currently. There's FC United. Leicester, bottom of the Championship. Man United, meanwhile, just outside the playoffs. For League One, as Burnley already have a playoff spot in our affiliate. Newport County, mid-table. And here's League Two as well. Yeovil currently top. Doncaster at the bottom, which is wild because I was re-going through the spreadsheet actually. So I was redoing like the Premier League wins, and like as you can see here, Doncaster won 18 Premier Leagues. They were like they're one of the better. Like if we go to like the league winners, like Doncaster have the 5th most Premier League wins since the save started. It's so crazy. Like Arsenal obviously had the most with 61, then United, then Liverpool. Newcastle, obviously we remember the Newcastle dominance during our Barry time. But then there's Doncaster and Northampton that are nowhere now. West Ham, Sheffield United actually have done a lot. They've got 64 total sort of top 3 finishes. They've got 29 thirds and 22 seconds. Stoke, there's Chelsea, only 11. It's kind of wild seeing who sort of wins and who doesn't. Like if we go to the largest there, Sheffield United actually have they're 3rd in top 3s, which is kind of wild. But yeah, Chelsea have actually done pretty well, 42. But yeah, there you go. Right, what is this? Here is what I was doing for Player of the Year. Let's have a little look. Name, nationality, position, apps, appearance. Oh, okay, so you're doing their stats as well for it. Ah, fair enough. I probably could try and incorporate that, but I don't know. But yeah, that's how things are. Youth intake came in. Nothing good, sadly. Let's see. Stephen Jones, I guess, is the... No, I think it was Stephen Jones. Was Stephen Jones last year? I probably should get him training, actually. Was there anybody? Alan Morris, I think. Yeah, nothing really there. I did actually make a signing, though. The German youth intake came in, and we are signing... Well, we're actually signing a Swiss centre mid from Köln, Matthias Gerber, who can actually play centre back as well, but just because he's Swiss, he's getting signed. And then Murat Budak, who's German-Turkish, a 15-year-old centre back. And that'll be our 3rd German, unless he switches to Turkey very quickly. But probably not. But 6'4" there. Looks pretty good. We obviously want to sign lots of players before the World Cup starts, or during the World Cup, I guess. I'll be doing that at the end because I'm still scouting players. But yeah. So, shall we jump into the games? Oh yeah, squad-wise, going pretty well. Pudilov's got 23. Nassim. Cake's doing really well, actually, this year. Span's got in the goals finally. Span didn't have a single goal until January, and now he's got 9. So he's done very well since then. Marcelino's back from his injury. Started scoring for us, got his first goal, which is nice. De Benedetto's been all right, although we are playing Gonzalez today. But yeah, let's get to the game. We've got the game straight away. So, here we go. There we go. We got Saad in goal. Kuma Yunus finally back from injury. I'll be sending a few links from my previous save. Waited for it during the stream, but you kept putting it off. Waited for it during the stream, but you kept... What do you mean? Sending a few links from my previous save. Waited for it during a stream. What? Like putting the stream off? Because I was ill? More in the mud of V3 and Oberstella at the back. Salah Abbas, left wing back. Tagliatelle and Michel, DMs. Gonzalez on the right, Span in the middle, Cake on the left, and then Nassim up top. So, let's Get back into the position, and let's go. We are home first, so there's a bit of pressure, actually. We want to perform well in the home leg. Inter Milan, obviously, they are pretty decent at the moment. Yeah, these have been open for about 1.5 weeks. Well, I'm sorry I wasn't able to stream, but I was genuinely dying. Okay, so they've got the 2 DMs as well. Oh, of course, Rodrigo Tovar. Malaguin. I can't believe they're playing him left mid. He is so, like, he's ridiculously good. Like, I fear this guy. He's 23 and they're playing him left wing. Like, my good God, I wish I could have got this guy, but they did sign for 49 million. Oh, he's calling you a slacker. Fight on Minecraft to the death. He definitely beat me. I'm not up to date with Minecraft combat, you know. Maybe back in the day on Alpha. In the second yellow card stream. What is this? Who did you manage New Zealand? Nomad, fitting name for the same. Really, I play for the... My name is Flynn Holden. You were a backup striker. Over 2 seasons, you got 10 goals and 2 assists in. Who did you manage? Nomads. Oh, shit. That's awesome. You actually... That's pretty cool. Fucking actually knowing the guy that was playing for your team. I really can only score 7 goals. Oh, wow. That's good. 7-7-7-7. Nice. Nice. Okay. And there was one previous one. Oh, hold on. No, that's sorted. Right. Okay. Let's... One previous one? Did I miss the previous one? Oh, the nearly comeback king. Ooh, that's very close. Unlucky, though. Not a good first game, then, of if you were lost 8-2. Oof. But fair play. Fair play. And there's some good screenshots. Some good screenshots. Right, let's go. Let's try and get a good first game underway. We did win 7-0 versus Napoli in our last home leg game. So something similar would be great. And here's the complete overview of the save. So which one save is this one again? This is the... Let's have a look. Oh, Christ, I can't... Oh, Christ, what the hell? Let's see. Can I... Can't zoom... Why does OBS... Not OBS... Screen Gaiazo make things so shit to view. If I go like that, can I view it this way easier? Ah, what? No. Nomads. Okay, so you're a Naroka in the. I don't understand why it's so bad. Indian Super League. Is this the one where you're moving west? Right. Or is this just a journeyman? Okay, off we go, though, in the game. Let's start well, boys. Obastella with a foul in 11 seconds. Not really the start you want. But we do clear it, which is important. Okay, corner. Gonzalez. It's a span. Oh, it's a good block. That would have been lovely for him to score that and out for a goal kick. Okay. Right. Gonzalez. Span. Beats his man. Into the box. It's the... Oh, so close. So close. Okay, good start, but no goals as of yet. So off with a free kick down the line to Gonzalez. Oh, okay. Bolaño's got there, though. Michelle was not unable to. Okay, Silva. Okay, Michelle intercepts. Well done. Span. Counter-attack now. Go on, Span. Driving forwards. Into Nassim. Tackled, but Span's there. Tackled. Kumayuna's there, though. Can he play it in? He plays it back to Michelle. Into Span. Who's going to try and shoot. It's saved. The rebound. Cake. Oh, he got the rebound as well. They wanted to ban because can't keep clubs afoot in the Middle East. Oh, Jesus. So is that one over then? You're not playing that one anymore? Or have you changed the requirements on it and still playing it? Una? Into Gonzalez. Una again. Okay, cleared. Gross will get there, actually. Counter-attack for Inter. It was a good tackle by someone in the Mud V3. Oh, Saad, what are you doing? Oh, my God, he actually saved... Okay, he missed it, actually. We were very lucky there. Very, very lucky. And I'm a bit worried about... Okay, Tagliatelle, good win. I would like a goal soon, please, lads. We've been done very well, but their keeper seems to be having a good game so far. Salvetti, as he just puts it around the post there for a corner. But Cake into Tagliatelle. Span with a shot. It's blocked. Another shot. How is it not going in? Come on, man. How? How has he made that many saves? Cake free kick, just wide. Yeah, can't keep it because the only viable route was through Russia, but the club is in the 4th and only have 2 vanilla tiers. Oh, it's enough. offside goal. This is not. This is turning into one of those games. We've had 12 shots, 6 on target, 3 clear-cut chances already in 20 minutes. It's oh, Span. That's beautiful, beautiful. 10th of the season for him. Hello, Kane. All right, mate. How you getting on? Well, we've just scored the first goal of the quarterfinals first leg versus Inter. So good start so far. And a lot of chances already, but Span on the volley. Bloody hell. He like rose in the air like a foot when he hit that. But good goal. We need some more, though. I would love like a big 4-5-0 win here. We should be on for that based on how we've been playing so far. But, you know, things can change very quickly. Span, not on target. So what's the new save at the moment then, Ard, then? What have you pivoted to instead? Okay, 5 to the half. Oh, we're only 1-0 up so far, which is not... Kate, go on. Oh, shot is blocked. Michelle. Tagliatelle. Michelle. Cake. Tackled. Tovar will clear. Oh, no. Boys, don't let him... Somewhere in my V3. Fantastic tackle. My goodness. Span, be careful. Right. Half time. Only 1-0. I'm actually going to say I'm not happy because I think we should be up by more based on how we've been dominating. They've yet to have a shot on target, which does worry me in terms of first shot on target curse. But we will see. I just want more goals. Oh, here comes their free kick in danger zone territory. For God's sake, man. Literally, I just called it. I literally called it. First shot on target, in the danger zone. Okay, wow. Thank you, Saad. Incredible save there, mate. Just let it through your legs. Fuck's sake, man. We need to score. Oh, Kate, come on, lad. Not today. Playing it with BVSC Zuglo in Hungary. Vanilla save and trying to do another long-term save. Oh, fair enough. Okay, now we need to score a lot now in this second half to try and get back into this. Nassim's been a bit quiet so far. Hopefully he can start scoring. Span. Oh, it's another great save by the keeper. He's having a fucking fantastic day again. First goal is overtake Real Madrid. Okay, I see. In terms of Champions Leagues. By the way, Span back in it. 2-1. Good stuff. Now, realistically, I want 3 more. I want 3 more, boys. For me to feel safe. 5-1 win. Even maybe 4-1, I feel safe. But, oh God, here we go. Kickoff highlight. Are they going to... If they score straight away back, I'm going to be pissed. Palumbo. Back to Salvetti. Goes long and... Okay, Michelle. Good tackle. Cake. Yes. Okay, Abbas. Span. Nassim. Go on, Nassim. Nassim. We need some more support, lads. Oh, that's not what you want as a shot, man. Cake's on a 6.1 today. Christ. Okay, Tagliatelle. Kumayuna. Over to Gonzalez. Ball in. Nassim. Michelle. Oh, it's blocked. Abbas. Nassim. Tackled in the box. I thought it might be a penalty. Hello, Duck God. Hello. How are you? Oh, Nassim wins the... What was... okay, don't know what's going on there, but he's injured. My chairman gave me 229 mil budget with only 40 mil left in the club, lol. I love Tycoons. Jesus Christ. Did you spend it, is the question. Come on, boys. Span. Cake. Nassim. That was a terrible shot, Nassim. Una. Oh, terrible pass. When the V3 gets into it, though. Span. Nassim. Cake. Straight at Salvetti. I'm going to take off Cake, actually. My third goal of the season was to a fucking cross that my keeper dropped. Oh, Christ. Right. Nassim's having a shocker as well. So we're going to bring on Pudlov. We're going to bring on Marcelinho. And we're going to go from there. Those two have had stinkers today, sadly. Which is not what you want in a Champions League knockout round game, you know. They've also made a change themselves. They brought on Saidi as their striker. For Bolaño, so it's a good thing I noticed that. Also, looking back, our only option was to get in the good side of the bracket. First with a win or draw, and play Turkey on the right side. Third with a loss, and play Romania on the right side. Looking back, our only option was to get in the good side of the bracket. First with a win or draw, and play Turkey. You could have played England, to be fair, as well, on the good side of the bracket. But because Georgia won, you're playing, what's his name, and we're playing someone else. Still 3-18. That's very good for defending. Yeah, bloody hell. Trying to... Oh, Christ, boys. Don't concede another... Please. Oh, my Christ. Oh, fuck off, man. Actually, fuck off. They've had 2 shots on target today. 2. And they've scored 2. There's going to be a very short stream at this rate, lads. It's going to be a very short stream. Like, are you fucking kidding me, man? At home as well. We're going to have to go win away. Michelle, Tagliatelle, Una, Span. Oh, fucking hell. Romania, yeah. Span, Tagliatelle. Hoodlov. Eventually, it wouldn't have mattered. What do you think about the Euros? England are terrible. It's been a good Euro so far, apart from watching England. How we all been? Been all right, apart from having to watch this bullshit, man. Like, come on, man. This is such bollocks. Like, I genuinely... Oh, don't you dare. They've had 2 free kicks in this game. That's their highlights today. This free kick, 2 free kicks, which they scored 2 shots on target from. And we've had 32 shots on 14 on target, and it's 2-2. It's just... Why is FM doing this to me, man? It's just... Such bollocks, man. Actually, such bollocks. We're going to have to go win away. And we could even lose this game, which is complete horseshit. We need a queen. Under pressure sound alert. That is the most ridiculous game. 2 shots on target from 2 set pieces, and we draw. I actually can't believe that. That is such bollocks, man. 58% possession as well. Thank you, Kaken and Nassim, for having absolute shockers. At least Span was good, but like, fuck me, man. Can agree with the stuff about England, but now we're in the knockouts. As long as we win, I'm not bothered. I'm done with FM19 now. Why is that, Dark God? Well, like, thing is that I just don't think we're gonna be able to win in the knockouts based on how we're playing. You know, like we got lucky that we weren't playing Netherlands. Even Slovakia, I'm a bit worried about, because I'm just like, the way we're playing, it's just not like, as soon as we come against a half decent side, we will lose. You know, we can't, like, theoretically that 0-0 versus Slovenia, that would have gone to penalties. And what do we do then? You know, we lose. That's what happens. But we at least got the second leg straight away. But we could be out of the Champions League in the quarterfinals here, because for some reason we've decided, the home leg, we're going to just not score and let them score 2 goals from 2 shots. Almost any signings are pissed because I can only register 1 new player per round. Oh, no. How many new signings did you make? Right. We're doing some last minute scouting here for players. Oh, we're into Italy. Can I sign one more Italian? Yes, I think I can. I'm on FM21. The 1-shot, 1-goal stuff on FM15 was getting to me. Well, I've just had it. Got sick of fucking goalkeepers flailing their shots against from free kicks instead of palming, or even better, catching it. Goal from a tap in, and they keep dropping balls from it. Wow, it sounds like what I'm going through currently. Just 6. I see. So how many how long is one period? You know, to sign one player, because you could be waiting a long while if you can only register 1 per period. Christian Galucci, he looks pretty good. I can sign some Italians. He could be an option for sure. At the end of the season, I'm basically going to go on a signing spree. They're a lot better on FM20. Okay. Right. Oh yes, I need to scout. I need to do the last scouting of March, because obviously we're looking for players. Obviously, I've got a bunch of options still. I still have a Brazilian I can sign. I still have a couple of Italians, Czech Republic, a couple Russians, a couple Americans, 3 Chileans I can sign. Tunisia, Denmark, Nigeria, maybe Belgium if I can sell a Belgian. We're into April now. And we're going to let these guys go. Release them. France. We're into Italy. Oh, who are you? Armando Favale. Okay. He's all right. Not sort of registering a big amount of interest in a player with that amount of stars. FM21 was the last decent FM in my opinion, so I thought, let me jump back on that. To be fair, I quite enjoyed FM21. That's the most recent one I've actually played significantly. Oh, nice. 49 points clear by 7. Very nice. This is for Europa League qualifier, so once every week or so. Max 1 replacement. Oh, God. Okay, so as long as you keep winning, you have a chance to register them, all of them. Okay, anything going on here? No. Right, let's do some scouting. I don't know when I last... Well, we can sign one. We can scout this guy. Right. Where was I in scouting? I think I was. I guess I was here. Maybe if it shows there, I'll just get the scout report. Yeah. Okay. If I'm already I'm already scouting all of those guys, so I think we're fine. Right. Now we just need to get to the Inter Milan away and hopefully can somehow pull off an upset win. I just can't believe that was such bullshit, man. Fucking 2-2. They had 2 shots on target. I remember we had a Porto game back in the quarterfinals when we were at Barry that one time, and they had the exact same thing, and we lost. Played 151 in 1.5 seasons. Jesus. Hungary, there's no registration. Oh, that's good then. That's pretty good. To be fair, Wales has no registration in FM15. I've decided to do a build a nation with Poland, so download database all leagues. Oh, very nice. Okay, how far down are you starting in the Polish leagues? Right. Anybody from Italy any good? No. That's why I chose them. No registration, no transfer rules. Oh, wow. What about work permits? No work permit rules as well? That makes things a lot better. Right. Started top division. It was more so I could get my second team into the second division. Ah, wow, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I was remembering Pedrinho recently. Remember that Brazilian centre mid that we could never sign because he's never got a work permit? He has been balling out for... Oh, Christ, there he is. Thankfully, the apostrophe works. He's been balling out for Monaco. Right, people. For Monaco. He's 30 now. Look at that. 12 goals, 18 assists in the league last year. 6 and 30. Not as good this year, but like, it sucks so much. We had one of the best Brazilian midfielders, and we just never could play him because the work permit system's broken as all hell. But it's like with no work permits and stuff like that. That's nice. Gonzalez, I think, should be getting his, one more month and he gets UK nationality, which is good. But let's see, right. We do have Bangor City as well in the Welsh Cup semis. Oh yeah, the Welsh Cup kind of went crazy in the quarters, actually. I need to show you what happened and why we're playing Bangor City. Kind of ridiculous, to be fair. But wait, we need to try and win this bloody away leg. When you check the league table, did you notice my goals against? Hold on, I did not. Christ, where was that? That was a while ago. We are the immovable object. Okay, I missed the text as well. I just looked at the table. Fucking wow, 3 against. What? That's crazy, man. Fair play. Is that a new formation you're doing? Why can't I say there's only one spot and the right back just left, so I need to register another fucking right back? Right. Anything going on here? Okay, some more scouting. Anybody? Oh, there was a little 1-star, I think. Yeah. Okay, nothing going on. Yeah. So the Welsh Cup, which is funny. Look at the semi-finals. We have 2 non-leaguers in it. We got Newtown, Convy, Bangor City, Llanelli. The quarter-finals went crazy. Bangor City knocked out Penybont on pens. Convy knocked out Lido 3-1. And Newtown knocked out Barry on pens. What an incredible combination. We hilariously got Abbas. We had the toughest one. We did beat them. But wild. So it should be a shoo-in to win the Welsh Cup, you know? Excuse me. We also have 3 league games left. Just going to sort of speed through them, you know, key highlight them. Although we might not if we lose it into here, because then we'll have to pad the stream out a little bit, you know? Because otherwise, I don't know what we're going to be doing. Penybont, yeah, the holders went out in the first knockout round, which is not good for them. But we could go out in the quarters here, which is not good for us, seeing as we went out in the semis last year. We have 2 years without winning the Champions League, which is very poor, especially with this formation, you know? This should be a shoo-in formation that we should be winning with. But, because it's an actually quite normal formation. But, you know, when players just when the game decides you're not going to win, you're not going to win. Oh, Tycoon! Please get a Tycoon. I'd love to see Newtown with a Tycoon, because they are currently in 6th. You know, they've been doing well recently. I would so love if one of the small teams got a Tycoon, man. We haven't had a Tycoon in Wales in years and years. I had a Tycoon, I think, in Penybont. Might stay on FM24 for a long time, depending on how 2025 is, you mean? Right. Anything going on? It was interesting that they've taken all the amount of stuff they've taken away as well, which is weird. Like, I get it in a way of like, oh, we're moving to the new engine, but it's also one of those things of like, isn't this whole thing supposed to be like, oh, we're onto the like next best like this is gonna be better than anything? It's like, well, then you're taking away all this stuff, you know, like shouts and all that. Like, I don't know, it's odd. And taking away the fancy draft is crazy, especially when you're trying to do an esport. Like, you're advertising esports FM24, but then when people are interested, go, oh, let's go play it on the new game. There's no fantasy draft, you know, and there's no versus. So I know versus no one plays it, but like, very odd that they've decided to take the fantasy draft out. I know they said they're gonna bring it in on the mid-year update, but like, I don't know, bit weird. Bit weird. It's also why remove inbox. It's sort of saying like they didn't have enough time but to work on it. But I guess it is a big update. But it's one of those ones of like, I don't know. Maybe they've got the whole pressure of have to do a new one every year. Right. There was a lot of calls into moving to like a subscription-based service, you know, and just having it updated. They said they had to get Epic to make loads of changes to their software to make the game, so I'm guessing it's limitations. Maybe. It's gonna be very interesting. I really do think it's gonna be a make or break for them, really, because it is such a big change, you know. Oh yeah, we were trying to sign a Turkish centre back. I don't think I'm ever gonna buy a new FM. No, okay, fair enough. Right, here we go. Game day. Let's see if we can get through here. We need to win. We can't afford to draw unless it's a 3-3 draw. If we score more draw, if we go 2-2 at least, we have a chance. But FC Isps and Bayern go through in their respective games. Barry in the same situation as us, except they only need to draw 1-1, so it's a bit easier for them. Let's quick pick. I want to Benedetto playing this game. I don't know if I think I preferred Gonzalez recently. Pudlov, Marcelinho, Santa Maria. I think I want... do I want Dubicic? Maybe I want Dubicic. Dubicic hasn't been playing enough. Gonzalez, yes. Okay, right. I think I'm just going to stick with just the old ones. I don't know if it's just memories, but they're just better in my opinion. I'm just going to buy them, just wait until they're on sale for a 10 or something. Oh, speaking of that, the Steam summer sale is going fucking crazy right now. I've literally just bought, I think it was Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, Batman, one of the Arkham games, Oblivion, Game of the Year edition, and Middle-earth Shadow of War for like €11 each. Like, I think the Witcher game was like 99¢ or something like that. And I was like, holy shit. Like, it was like down from like $39.99, like 90% discount. I was like, well, why wouldn't I, you know? Why wouldn't I? We only had 4 years to make it, and they should have been out in 2021, but because of COVID, we delayed it. So we have to remove features that aren't used because we make it so shit to go through that most people have never heard of it. Don't think I'm gonna do that. Arkham games are super cheap. Yeah, true. I haven't played any, so I need to get on it eventually. I don't play Arkham games. I know. I've heard how good they are, but I don't have the time, and I just never. To be fair, initially, my computer wasn't good enough to play them, to be fair. Now I've got a good enough computer, I just don't have the time to play them. So it's one of those ones of just like, oh, fuck, I need to find some time to actually sit down and play these games, you know? They removed the FM Touch edition for PC for the shit versus mode, and I hate SI for it. Need to get on this Elden Ring. Been playing the DLC, but I guess you would have to like Souls-like. I like watching Souls-like games, but I don't know if I'd be any good at it, to be honest. I'd be super like I've never played one, but I've watched lots of playthroughs of them, you know. Don't concede in the first minute, lads. This is not looking good already. Amato, Span, good tackle. Silva, Julio Cesar, to Tiotino, Julio Cesar, back to Tovar. Tiotino again, Sadie. So hard, good save. Even the really old guy, because it's crazy how good they look even on low specs. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I need to actually see which one's the first one to actually play that. This has not been a good start from us, though. They are having lots of chances. Malagoan cleared initially. Silva. Fuck. Okay, well, we're just fucked, basically. I don't buy PC games that aren't called Football Manager anymore, as my PC is FM alone gaming-wise. Yeah, and that was exclusive to FM Touch Classic on the PC. Also, yeah, they removed the challenger because it was only used on mobile because you removed it from the main game. That's very true. I like the challenges. Right, we're basically going to be out of the Champions League here unless we have an incredible comeback. But it's not going well, this game, either. We're just not playing well. Like, we're just... Okay, he's offside, thankfully. But we're just not doing anything in this game, which is worrying. Don't pick up 24 because I think the new engine FM might take a couple of years to get good. That is the one worrying thing. Cake, please. Nassim? Oh, come on. That should have been a goal. That is the worrying thing because a lot of FM recently has been like, oh, here's a new feature. It doesn't work for the first FM, so it'll work on the next one, you know? Like the brand feature. Or as in this thing of... Youth Index still doesn't work, you know? The new 3 stuff is still going to be a shit show. It was the main... it was on the main game first, too. When Touch came, it was separate. It was only there. Okay, Span hits the post. Come on, lads. We're deciding just to be shit, basically, and miss the target constantly. We're doing better now, but, like, we need to start scoring. That was a highlight? Please, lads, for God's sake. Barry are doing their job. They're winning 2-0. We need to score 2 at least. Quick message before Love Island. Come on, Simmer. Hello, Cody Marty. Marta? Yeah. It was cut off weirdly for me. Oh, Abbas saved. Isn't it kind of weird that they show off new menus but not the match engine? Well, I think it's because it's very early days, you know. They're showing more than they usually do, and I think earlier than they usually do, so I don't mind that. We do talk about them giving more communication, so I'm not going to fault them for that. Please, can we score before half? Una? Oh, come on, boys. Okay, we've had 11 shots and 4 on target. So this is going to be another one of those games where we just don't win, you know? Is Love Island still going? It is apparently. Although I feel like it's on its last legs, you know, especially based on the comments around it this year, you know, and the contestants. Dubicic tries to play it in. It's cleared. Silva. Salvetti. Get there, Michelle. Well done. Nassim. Cake. Oh, come on. That needs to go in, man. Come on. Cake to Dubicic. To Smoy the Mud V3. Come on, please. For God's sake, man. Ah, we need to score. We need to score 2. We just need to score 2, and we just can't even score 1. Span tries to get through. Cake gets there. Tackle, but Abbas is there. Plays it in. Falls to Span. Can he... Oh, okay, corner. 3 clear-cut chances already. Dubicic. It's more in the Mother V3. Cleared again. It isn't in the menu. It's a design template. Still more entertaining than the men's Euros, having seen Southgate ball. That's very true. Isn't the... Oh, come on, man. For God's sake. We're just not going to win this game. We're just not. It isn't the menu. It's a design template that isn't even the game here. Fence and a Kong. I have no idea. Both at the same time. Only 8 minutes of any Euro game, and it was England's first game, and only background noise, but not even good enough for that. Not touched the Euros since. The Euros has been good. Like, genuinely, a lot of the games have been good, except England have just been boring as hell. Like, there's been some fantastic games. Like anytime, like Georgia games were really good. Albania, like those were all great. But England, you just don't watch England. You know, don't watch England. Giattino. Are they playing 4-3-3 this half? For God's sake, I didn't even notice. Now they're going to score their second, and it's going to kill me. Although, to be fair, them scoring a second doesn't really do anything. Fuck off, man. Actually, fuck off. How have they done... How have they scored that? The unemployed time slots games are so fire. How has he scored this? They've had 3 shots on target and scored 2. And look at the angle. This is ridiculous. Actually fucking ridiculous. We've just been... It's like the game's decided we're not winning this tie, basically. For God's sake, Cake. Come on, we can get 2. Come on. Span heads over. Okay. Right, come on, boys. Span. Michelle. Span. Come on. Oh, just get there. Don't score a third. Oh, Malagoan. Fuck off. Actually, fuck off. Like, what can I do? What can I do? Every chance we get, they score. They like, come on, man. So fucking ridiculous. They've had 4 shots on target and scored 3 goals. Like, it's what can you do? What can you do? It's not gonna happen. We're out in the quarters, sadly. I need to start drinking now, don't I? This is don't. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. At least England are defence solid rather than getting humped 4-0. Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather distract yourself with fluids. Like, I just... I feel like we had the better of this game too. It's just that they decided, like, oh yeah, we're just not going to win, you know? The fact that we're losing 3-0 is crazy. Wales haven't conceded this year as England have levels to this game. Michelle, Tagliatelle, Span, Cake. I don't know what's happened to my players. They just decided, oh, there's 1 goal, but I'm not even going to celebrate it because we need to score 3, you know? It's just not going to happen, unfortunately. It's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous, this game. We should have be ahead from the first leg by miles, but for some reason, the game was like, ah, yeah, you're going to have every shot on target go in for the opposing team. There we go. Out at the quarters. Bloody hell. Shocking. Shocking. That is so bad, man. Anyway, I'm off the Nethian bit. Thank you, Marta. As we fucking lose and go out in the Champions League. Shocking performance from Oberstella. 5.9. The strikers, shocking again. That's really poor. Really poor. That's two seasons in a row now. It's so annoying. The 2-2 is what's pissed me off. Because look, they've had 2 shots on target and scored. It's like we would have won if we hadn't conceded those 2. Wales drew with Gibraltar. Shameful. Right, well then, we're at least Barry go through, but fucking hell, man. Just embarrassing how bad that was. Newtown actually get a draw with Port Talbot there. Next up, Bangor City. Hopefully we can win that easily, but I'm just so frustrating. So frustrating that was. Like, you play that front of Sheep up front would have had a better chance of scoring. You play that first home leg like 10 times, and 9 times out of 10 you win 4 or 5-0. But we got the 2-2, and then we also decided to fuck up the second leg too. I just so they had, hold on, they've had 6 shots on target over 2 legs and scored 5 goals, and we've had 22 shots on target and scored 3. It's just like that Porto game. It's just like that Porto quarterfinal we used to have. Like, what can you do? What can you do? 22 shots to 6, and we've lost 5-3 on aggregate. Sorry, goalkeeper. It's tight. Honestly, sir, look, now he wants to talk about going to fucking to Ard, mate. Ard, you're on fucking thin ice, mate. Uche's going to be coming in. Like, he's had a shocker, absolute shocker, and then he's decided, yeah. Well, now I want to leave. Maybe it is time for him to go. That's a joke. Literally one of the reasons we go out, and now he's like, I want to go to Monaco. Maybe I will let you go to Monaco, mate. Fucking hell. That's shocking. Absolutely shocking. We got the Welsh Cup still to play at least. So annoying, man. So fucking annoying. Right. Anything going on here? More scouting. Now we've got to focus on scouting and finishing the season well. Right. Schedule. Also, what did I want to do? I wanted to look at Uche, actually, because it might be time for him to step in. Like, it might be, you know. It might just be. Right. Bangor City up next. This should be an easy game. Making sure you have 3 players from every World Cup nation. I need to do that. To be fair, we sell Saad. We can get another Dutch player in, because the Netherlands are at the Euro, at the World Cup. Into draw FC Ist. Barry get Bayern. Keyword should be. Should. That's very true. That's very true.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, I know you are in danger, Saad. I just can't fucking believe that, man. That's such bullshit. The home leg's more annoying because they literally only had 2 highlights the entire game, and they were both set pieces, 2 shots on target, 2 goals. Like, you can't do anything to that. You can't stop that, you know? And then both Nassim and Cake, who are probably my best attackers, both decided to have 6.2 games as well. Like sometimes the game just aligns and goes, yeah, fuck you. Oh, we have to drink our sorrows away on Saturday, you know? Okay, game day. We're gonna rotate because why does the first team deserve to play this game, you know? Why do they deserve to play? Because they've been fucking shit the past 2 games. So, and this is non-league Banger City. So, if we go out, oh well. Season's already ruined anyway. Right, let's see. Team selection, come on. Quick pick. Right, Uche, you're starting. Oberstella, get out for Boj. Marcelino for Cake. Ronnie for Nassim. De Benedetto can play. Want Santa Maria on the bench. Who else can we want to play? Who's pissed? Remember the second's playing. Michelle's out. My FM's broken. Do you know any ways to fix it? Hello, Bobsy. How is it broken? I feel like we need to know how it's broken before we can start solving it, you know? Right. This is the lineup I'm going to go with. We'll see how things go. Crashing. Okay. What FM is it? Is it FM 24? Did Spurs win a trophy? Oh, thank you for the follow. Don't buy a cracked version. Okay. When is it crashing? Is it crashing on startup? When you load it up? When you continue through a certain day? What causes it to crash? Update the driver's done that. Okay. Right. Let's see how this goes then. Verify. Yeah, that's normally what I do is go to the Steam property, verify integrity of game files. That normally fixes it for me. Put love scores, but offside. I won the season, then it crashes after like 2 days of simming. Okay. What is it? Is it just the base game? By the way, span scores, lovely stuff. Have you tried? Is it you simming like continuing, or is it you going on holiday as well? Okay, there's lots of questions going in, so answer as many as you can. Both. Okay, and I made a new save, but like a month into it, and it crashes as well. Okay, that's interesting. Well, definitely try going to Steam and then do the verify integrity of game files in the property section, because that's always worth trying that, you know, and then trying that. Is it a custom database or is it the base game is a question. You've done that. Okay. Yeah, is it a custom database? Base game. Okay, that's weird. What else do you do at that point then? I got rid of all mods and everything. Okay. What about... Do you have any Steam Workshop files downloaded? Because they can sometimes cause crashes. Try deleting your cache and preferences files. There you go. Oh, there's another goal. Span again. He's on a goal scoring form. If it crashes on the specific date, the file is already corrupted and you need to go back earlier. Is your HDD SSD card? What's that? What's that? Okay, so Jambo. So with the... I think... Try it. Yeah, we've done that, Roberto. By the way, I forgot to say hello, Roberto. How's it going? Okay. Podlov, Span, Tagliatelle, Span, Marcelino. Ooh, okay, over. Okay, Duckclaw, can you try and explain the cache and preference file? I forget where they are. Isn't it in like this folder system somewhere? Robinson, Bosch, Abbas. Have you got an earlier save file? By the way, Marcelino scores. Have you got an earlier save file from like a while back, and then you could holiday through to that point? Like, just see if it crashes every single time, you know? Because as Ard said, it could be a corrupt game file, sadly. No. Okay. Right. Duck God, how do you do the preferences deletion thing? Oh, penalty. Nice. We're chilling this game, by the way. Span gets his hat trick. Very nice. But to be fair, we are playing non-league, you know, so should be easy. I remember that happened to me once, and I just had to give up on the slave. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Singapore beat Belgium to one leg with a 1-5-1 finish. Oh shit! Fair play. All right. Okay, on to the second half. You have to enable. You have to be able to view hidden files, and it's in the C drive somewhere. Okay. I bought that. I thought that happened to me, but it happened on another save as well. So it's happening on all of your saves that you're getting crashes, or is it just the one save? Like you said, you made another save. It was a ball ache to do. I see we're going through it ever again. Well, it seems like we've gone through most of the troubleshooting things, sadly, and they all seem to be not working. Benedetto gets a goal as well. Do I have a Golasso? No, I don't have a Golasso. Actually, I'll check. I'll just sim a bunch of days in a round. Yeah, that could be a good idea. If it's constantly the same thing, it might be a thing, but it just could be a corrupt save. Have you had anything like the power's gone out while you're playing the game, or like it closed without you closing it? You know, like you turned off the PC while it was still open. No, okay, that's weird. That's very odd. You could be to be fair, you could try putting it in the FM forums and putting like the save file logs, and then the people at SI could actually have a look into it. Just randomly crashed, and now it keeps crashing. Have you tried uninstalling, reinstalling FM? I know that's a bit you probably have, but it's worth asking. Oh, Tagliatelle injured. Annoying. Yep. Okay. Right, we're gonna do this. Apologies. I don't know. Then have a little look at the deleting the preferences cache and see if that. I think there's probably a good Silla, lovely goal. I think there's probably somewhere explaining that. I really love duo dance. I haven't watched much of it, but it does seem like a good format. Silla, lovely play. Keeper should do better there. Makes us feel a little bit better about going out in the Champions League. Is that in FM or files? I think Duckgold said it's in your it's a hidden file in your C drive. So in the program files app or something like that. Just try googling what's it called? What is it? Deleting cache and preference files FM or something. Benedetto all cleared. Why is Apostella playing today? I shouldn't be playing him. Christ alive, Una, what are you doing? You alright, Jake? He just had a drink of water. Okay. Marcelino. Una, De Benedetto. Oh, nearly a fourth. Bosch. Sajamba the second. Obastella, Abbas. Sajamba the second. Marcelino, Silla. Oh, good shot. De Benedetto, good. Ah, no. Alright. I should probably put this on key because we're winning quite easily. But got to pad out a little bit because otherwise we're going to be here for not very long. Although I guess we got to continue until see who wins the Champions League. Santa Maria. Is it only FM that's fucking up? That's a good idea. 1-1 in the Newtown Convy game. Oh, of course, Abbas is now injured. So we got no left back. Hopefully he's not injured for long. That's weird then. I guess that's the main. It's probably just an FM related thing, rather than an everything related thing, like a HDD SDD thing. Oh my god, what a double save. Yeah, I tried holidaying another save, like a 1 league save, and or maybe the same save you've got, and just sim it and see if you still get the crash, you know? Because it might just be that correct save is just corrupt, you know? Marcelinho, Silla, Bosch, Santa Maria, puts it wide. Okay, it's only going to be 6-0. We've absolutely dominated Banger City here in the semis. But 2 injuries is not good, especially to Abbas, who's our only left back. I'm on a Watford save. I'm just on holiday. Okay. What point? Was it just 1 year in? Simming, yeah, sorry, not holidaying. Holiday, same thing, you know. Yeah, well, so was it like just 1 year into the save you did? And then you said it was the end of the season. Yeah, just wanted to make sure. Yeah. Yeah, 1 year. Okay, that's weird then. That is weird. So yeah, well, we'll have a, depending on how long it takes. Hopefully it if it I guess in a way, I don't know. It's one of those things. If it does crash, it means it's probably an FM issue thing, which means you probably need to delete the cache folder. If it doesn't break, then obviously it's probably just a save issue, or like that corruption. That save file's probably corrupted. Wrong as well because I was doing so good. Yeah, I hate it. It really does suck when you lose a file like that. By the way, Convy 3 goals in extra time, and we're playing them in the final, who are non-league. So that'll be fun. 10 people. Abbas is fine, thank God. Okay, it's just Tagliatelle that's injured. 2 to 3 months. Okay, he's out for the season then. Right. Excuse me. Right. Sunderland 3-2. Well, that's not good for Sunderland. They're trying to win the Prem. I won by 8 points, and in the last 2-3 months, I won every game except the Scottish Cup semi-final and then in the Championship. Oh wow, fair, yeah. That sucks. Hopefully, yeah, this holidaying one gives some clarity, but it could just be a corrupted save file, sadly, which is why you need to do the thing of save, you know, make backups, do the rolling save, like the 3 autos save. To be fair, I haven't done that in a while, so I need to, I've turned that off recently. I do it, let's do every fortnight again. 3 file auto save, you know, 3 file rolling auto save, because sometimes that can happen, you know. I've just put that on. What I don't like is that the autosave doesn't do its job if you save manually. Yeah, that does annoy me. Yeah, because when you save it, it doesn't autosave it. You know, you still want it to autosave even though you're saving. No, I still in my preseason I've done everything. Okay, right. I need to sneeze. Hold on. Oh my god. Right. My nose is still super blocked. We've got 3 league games left in the Welsh Cup to go. Still scouting players though. Anyone good? No. Got Barry at home next, but this doesn't really mean much. But I still want to win it though, you know. Seeing as we've got nothing else to play for at this point. We'd like to see what the affiliate club is though, because I've asked for a new one. I'm hoping to get a new nation. So I'll be dropping no doubt with that little nitro. It'll be dripping no doubt with that little nitro. I do need to buy some milk for that, to be fair. We're playing Convy in the final on the 7th of May. Okay, so that's pretty close. Less than a month away. Right, we could probably play these games on full length then. Right. Dyson wants a new challenge. Of course he does. Blah, blah, blah. probably it is actually time to start looking at scouting players for signing. So we could do that actually, because we need to find some players. You know, I need to find 2 Algerians. I think I've got the Turkey player now. 3. I need to find a Brazilian. Sometimes they're like they only become available at the end of the season. You know, for a certain amount. Dyson absent from training. 2 weeks wages. Like, so what do we need to look for? We need to look for a Africa Algerian. Let's see, like, to be honest, I don't know if if there's even a point signing any of these Algerians. Like, it's just signing for the sake of signing, you know. This guy, you could sign this guy. He's offer a trial to him. He's a free transfer though, so it's one of those ones. This guy as well, offer him a free trial. See what he does. Next up, Brazil. You just find Brazilian. One more Brazilian. I've got a good few that I'd like to sign. Anderson. This guy, Jose Augusto, is the guy I really want to sign, but he's too expensive at the moment. 45.5 million. Neto, I wanted to sign, but for some reason that he went to Fiorentina for less than what I bid. They kept rejecting me, but then suddenly accept Fiorentina's bid, which is very frustrating for me. Cesar. Yeah, but still sign them. Cesar looks alright, striker-wise. I'm just going to make a random save with, like, Exeter and Sim. Yeah, that's a good... Well, you could do it with the club that you've got, you know? That you did the save with. Maybe, because then you could set it up exactly as it's supposed to be, you know? Okay, Louise. Okay, 20-year-old centre-back. Pretty good. Level the next Cleberson Louise, who's very good. Okay. Then we got Ferreira. Okay, fullback. China, 16-year-old striker, 15. Like, he fairly slow, ambitious. How slow are you? 8 pace. How tall are you? 6 foot. Raul could be something. Esmeraldo, left back. Marcelo. Sergio. Pinga. Goalkeeper. I don't know. I'm just... Of course I'd like to sign Michelle, but maybe you go Bergson, Xavier. No, Anderson Louise, 25-year-old. Carabiner. Roni looks pretty good. 23. Jose Maria. Good DM. Fabio. He's pretty good. 8K. Senna. Diego. So there's no really good youngsters at the moment. I'm like, why are they like no good youngsters, you know? Maybe I'll go value. See who's about. Edson. No. Italo. This guy's too fair. I could try and sign Italo still. Because he was the one I was looking at for ages. He's 6'6". They still want 40 million for him, you know? I'm not going to be able to sign him. Nilsson. 16, 15, 15 on loan from Sao Paulo. 26 million. Could I go 10? Could I go 13? How's the 23, 37, 38? Hello, Wilson. It's not good. We went out in the quarterfinals to Inter Milan, so it's not good. Basically, we drew the first leg 2-2. Had 14 shots on target. They had 2 chances in the game from set pieces and scored 2. As you can see, 33 shots to 14 on target, 9-2. They scored 2. And then in the second leg, we lost 3-1. And they had 4 shots on target. So, one of those ones, you know? We just... one of those ones. And now we're trying to sign players before we can no longer sign them. Nilsson, Marco Antonio does look good. 18, 18, 18, 6'2" centre-back, you know? How much do they want for him? 45 million. Well, I thought getting rid of that file might make me be able to sign loads of something in FM23, so it doesn't work. Wait, you're 300 years into the save. Yes, I am. This is FM15. I've been playing it for a very, very long time. Sergio. Who's he wanted by? PSV Sporting Standard. Okay. Gustavo Enrique. Silvio Costa. That's some really good attributes there, actually. Okay. All right. What the fuck? I'm going for the world record for the longest Football Manager save. So, okay, well, there's a Brazilian. What else am I looking for? Italians. Italians, because currently, what's my Italian setup? Italy. I want to try and get... I might try and sell the Akubu. But then we got Tagliatelle, which we'll keep. But yeah, no, I've been going for a long... This is a 10-year-old save now. Italians. Right. 23-30, and we still haven't replaced Calvin Phillips. Mando Favale is there. Malachi. Maleni looks good. He's 19, though. 16. What is the current record? Round-headed moron, EUFC. It's 528 years is the current record. So I've still got 200 years to go. Long way away yet, but we're making our way there, you know. This guy, Christian Galucci. He's only got 10 finishing, but good off the ball, good composure. 16 years old. Forward. Double next Moreno Melli. Moreno Melli? My God, he was in 2100s. Wow. Fuck Pavel, of course. He could be something. Let's have a... His pace isn't great, though. Biava? Let's have a look at the 25 as well. Tommaso Campana. You'll get there. Love it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. We're now in the scouting stream. Pavel Dosky. Piantoni looks good at Dnipro. But I don't think I'll be able to sign him, sadly. He looks very good, actually. Make an offer. Right. Who else is good? Right. We'll skip on the Italians for now. Who else? Australia and Qatar. I don't think there's going to be any Australians. There's going to be no Qataris that I can sign. So we'll just go to Australia. Sadly, there's no Australians either that are any good. Cameron Butler. Alan Atkins, like, there's no point signing them because they're just going to be shit, you know? Czech Republic. We can sign one more Czech. So, Jiri Janusek on loan from Man City. And we've also got Jakub Janek, who's at FC Metz, sadly, so we can't sign him. Jiri Firik. Get another scout report on him. Peter Bohm. Get another scout report on him. Smola. I don't know why I can't sign. I have no reports on the Czechs at the moment. Okay, next up, Russia. Russia does have good players, but most of the time they're really expensive to sign. And you just can't get them. So like, you're very expensive. I need to put the 10 value in. Utkin. Scout report him. You can bet a lot of positions. 22. Can I do potential maybe instead? Yeah, okay. Osipenko. You're a striker. Okay. What about you? Why have I lost all the scout reports? It's very weird. Dmitriev as well. Scout you again. Bondarenko, actually, was a player I looked at signing. I think I might try and sign this guy. How much do they want? 39 million. How old is your manager? And how many clubs have you managed? There you go. There's the bingo card. Everyone asks about age. I'm 75. It resets once you hit 100 and keeps resetting to 75. And I've managed 6 clubs and 1 nation for 6 months. I did a Sam Allardyce. I managed 1 Spain game and then I resigned. But yeah, 6 clubs, all in Wales. We're currently at Thanethi, which is our 6th club, and we've been here for 25 years. So, doing all right. Although we haven't done well this year, sadly. All right, Americans as well. We're trying to sign Americans. Willington, Ospina, he's just shit. Like, there's no, like, some of these players that I won't be able to sign, it's like, well, it doesn't really matter because they're not very good, you know? Medium-sized Alex, better than Big Sam. Oh, Ukraine. There were some good Ukrainians, I think, that I wanted to sign. Right, Rusanov. Let me look at an advanced forward role for you. Try and sign him. To venture outside, you're going to... Probably not, no. I'm looking to basically get 100,000 seater stadiums in all the Welsh stadiums. What is the weirdest manager you've ever seen at a club you didn't expect? James Tarkowski won the Euros with England. Lorenzo Insigne won the Premier League with Man United. Gareth Bale won the Premier League with Liverpool and then also managed Man City. What other ones were there? There was some very good ones, to be fair. What about you? Just scout you guys again. Okay, what else am I looking for? Chile. Oh god, I got South America, Chile. Okay. Alert, my FM23 works again. I repeat, FM23 works again. Hey, that's good. That's good to hear. What changed? Alan Peralta. How are you considered that good? Sure, why not? 500 followed by... Who else have we had that's weird? Lionel Messi managed the Argentine under 23s to 1 Olympics, then retired. On my current FM24 save, I'm in 2042 and Alex Smith is the England manager. England had... Jose Mourinho won the World Cup 2 years in a row with 2 different teams. I think it was like Netherlands and Germany or something like that. What else was there? I deleted every FM23. I wasn't aware of some of them. Oh, okay, that's interesting. There must have been something that was causing an issue then, basically. Ortiz, Lena. I'm just having a check of these guys. They're pretty good. I'm just signing a bunch of players that I'm like, well, I won't be able to sign anyone for 4 years, so I might as well go for them, you know. This guy being this highly rated is interesting. Chile done. Tunisia. Any Tunisians? Any good? Tunisia. Jalassi. Christ, that's terrible. Jabali. And Yusuf. Yeah, you're alright, actually. Especially for that cheap. Canada. I don't think there's any Canada, sadly. We'll have a look, though. Any good Canadians? Marcel Jonker. You're alright. I'll give you a sign. I'll try and load up my long-term FM23 and try and port it to FM23. It's available to save. That'd be interesting. Have Wales won the World or Euro since you improved the club size? No. They have got to a Euros final and they came 3rd in a World Cup. But sadly, no, they have not improved because remember, the youth index doesn't change in FM15. So there's nothing to change that. But like, the facilities are better, but at the same time, the other stuff is still technically like the same. Like there's still not enough players coming through. There's still like the quality players that come through the youth intakes are normally just players from other nations because they're better, you know. The youth recruitment is wider. So if I have a good my best youngsters to sort of come through, one has been German and one has bbeen Portuguese, you know. Of course, FM I forgot. Yeah, I wish it was on the newer FMs. It would have been amazing, you know, having because it actually would have an effect. You'd think on this kind of save being 300 years in, but sadly, it isn't. Hasn't had any effect. Nigerian from West Ham. Yusuf, Eze. Okay, we could try and sign him. Sure. Joseph Charles. Yeah. George Udo. Sign you. £700. Yeah, why not? What else we got? Belgium, Cameroon. So what I'm doing is basically anybody that's qualified for the World Cup, I'm not allowed to sign any of their players for the next 4 years. So I'm currently signing those players up now to see if so I have them in the bank, you know. Kamga. Somber. Right. Cameroon. Croatia. I've only got one Croatian at the club. Hopefully there's some good Croatians here. Namek. Sucic. On loan from Dinamo. Yeah, we'll sign you. You're 19. Cadiz. 70k. Sure, why not? Mate Petco. Wow, you're actually really good. Christ. 675k, why not? Ecuador. I have no Ecuadorians, which is interesting. Jorge Mora. Get another scout report on you. Yepes. Stupinan. Sure, sign you. All the money you saved not buying the new FMs. To be fair, I did buy a good few of the new FMs still anyway, but I just haven't played them. It's sort of one of those ones where I just kept going back to this one because I'd try and like play the new games and be like, oh, but I just don't. Gal Castillo, 19, 14, 10. Nesta Castro. Like, I'd buy them and then play them. I'd be like, oh, but this other older FM is actually better, you know? Junior Morales is pretty good. Right. We're nearly through the countries, by the way, so it should be fine. Christ, Ecuador have actually got some good players here that I haven't noticed. Might just try and sign. We'll see who we can sign from Ecuador. I can only sign 3, remember. But, you, Dennis Rodriguez. Fullback. Actually, a very good fullback there. Wow, okay. So I'm going to have to make some choices. Sadly. For Ecuador. Jose Romero. Oh, Jesus Christ. Everyone's good. Oh, he's playing for St. Etienne, so it's fine. I won't be able to keep him. Morocco. Europe. Africa. Sorry. Morocco. There's no one from Morocco, sadly, that's any decent. You're alright. On loan from Twente. I don't think we'll be able to... 2 million. You had a potential. Abdullahi, yeah. And then finally, Spain. South, Spanish? Do I have, what's my Spanish situation going on? Oh yeah, Sola and Angel I'm trying to get rid of. So, we're trying to Mbella. Oh yes, I was trying to sign him ages ago. He's at Sporting, but I don't think he'll leave. Yeah, he won't leave for anything. Nasser Larrea. Gustavo Martinez, he's at Met, he won't leave. You, Delgado. Josu Gomez. I'm just kind of having a quick look at all of these guys and seeing who is the one I want to sign, you know? Luis Alberto. There's a player listed here. Off to bed, man. Keep it up. I'll watch again. Feel committed. Thank you. Appreciate that. Have a good evening, man. All right, hold on. Oh my god. Alright, the oldest backup I have saved on FM23 now. Oh wow. Good luck. Hopefully that works. Ivan Guzman. You're pretty good. You'll play for Juventus though, so David. No. Alright. We'll continue. Although I feel like we're about to do a lot of contracts. Oh my god, my nose is so like it's like full, you know? And you have that feeling of like you can just tell the stuff in there. Oh Christ. Okay. Right. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Who's Costa? Fluminense for Silva. Costa. Okay. Right. Make first offer. What's his contract looking like? Rotate back up. 13k. 60. 100. 28k. Fucking hell. 30. There we go. Right. Peralta. Alan Peralta. He's the Chilean. I did want to actually go back and look at Chile. Based on what happened with Ecuador. Chile. See, there's better Chileans around. Like Matias Pozo. Matias Pozo is probably a player I want to sign. Right. After league appearances, 2.5, 2.5. To be fair, it must have been a crop saver because I've been simming for a while now and still... that sucks. That sucks, though, that you've lost that one then. Good. Good. Silver. Pretty good. Loading so far. Oh, wow. Which save is this one again? Concord. Hopefully it works, mate. Right. Peralta, Vasquez, Arasa. So which one did I not want? Probably Vasquez. Yeah. Well, Alan Peralta. Oh, Alan Peralta. Compared to Francisco Vasquez. Information balanced. Information balanced. Played 1 game. Played 10. So he's definitely playing more often. Peralta. Although, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Winning every top like I see. Where you try to win every top. Yeah. I've been on holiday and I've simmed 18 games in the league, and I'm top of the league by 5 points right now as well. Incredible. That sucks. That sucks hard. That sucks. What? So is that just converting it to 24? Can you play it on FM23? Oh, is the question. Right. I think we're gonna get rid of Arasa. Yeah, I'm going to keep Arasa. We're going to go to Peralta, and we're going to... I'm just going to talk to Peralta. Yeah, get rid of him. And then we make first offer. Okay. 2K. 40K. Go. Arasa. 5K, 60K, 100K, 2.2, yeah, that's fine. Okay, then we got Ben Youssef from Tunisia. Then we'll just hot prospect. How much is he on? £30 a week. 1.5K. There we go. Converting didn't work. Now trying to holiday and see if it crashes again. Okay, good luck, good luck. Jonker, here's this Canadian prospect. 1.4K. 2.9, okay, that's fine. Arsland, Danish. Oh, thankfully he just wants to talk to me straight out. That's good. Who now? That's good. Just sort that. Good. Eze, John Eze. We'll just prospect 1.4K. God, this has been the most people we're signing in years. Although once we get through that World Cup, we can sign as many what's it called, like Portuguese prospects as we can. So we're gonna be just going ridiculously hard for all of them. Okay. 43. 14K a week. Bloody hell, that's quite a lot. Pecco. Who's Pecco? Pecco's... Oh, yeah, he's the actually good player. Backup. Give him 7.5K. 250. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, wait. Sag. Yeah. Cortez. So this is the Ecuador... Oh, yeah, this is the Ecuadorian situation where we kind of actually started signing... Okay, we want to sign you. On 5K. Can I put you on 8.5 maybe as a hot prospect? 21.5. Okay, I want a bit more than that. That's fine. And then you, Moroccan. 1.5K. 4.1. Cortez. Youngster. Right, cool. Contracts have gone out. That was a lot of contract situation going on there. Oh my god. Well, we got a bit of time to do that now, seeing as we... Oh, Christ. Raposo also. This is the Chilean that we sorted out last time. Barsland immediately accepted. He's like, yeah, I'm coming. I don't give a fuck. I'm coming in. So that's pretty good. Right. Sort that out. 12.5. Yeah, fine. Our wages are certainly about to go up. You know what really threw me off, actually, is how low some of the team's wages are. Hold on, let me find it. The salary per annum, like, look at Port Talbot and Haverford. They're down to 30 and 40 million. They used to be up in the hundreds. I don't know what's happened to them. But they have just no money. Like, they're not spending any money on teams at all, which is kind of wild. Port Talbot actually are in the top 6, which is pretty good. Lido being down in the bottom 6 with 118 million is crazy, though. But yeah, wild. Right. Barry game, who cares? Uche, you're going to start again. Love, you're also going to start. Who's going to be pissed soon? Silla, Santa Maria, Marcelinho. Where's Marcelinho? Is he in the team? Is he on the bench? Oh, it's this weird one. They've done it weirdly. Marcelinho. There you are. There we go. Right. Those are my manager's languages. Right. Flip Mithlas. Interesting. Mikovic on the right. I remember your languages were wild. So is it holidaying and not crashing at the moment? That's wild. There's so many wild ones in there. I'm surprised you haven't tried to do that on FM24, like winning the top league with every nation. Right, off we go though. This game, should I put key highlights on? How long we got left? Hour and a half to get 4 games done. Plus I'm continuing. We can keep this one on normal. Maybe we'll key highlight the next 2. Right, we started well though, although we haven't. We've just lost the ball a few times. What is this highlight? So we have the second span. Santa Maria. But love. Oh, I should have scored. I don't even know what half of them languages are. When it worked, it would take some time and would never crash. When I closed FM, it just wouldn't load anything. When it worked, it would just take some time. I would never crash. But when I closed FM, it just wouldn't load anything. That's weird. Have you tried doing that then? Like repeated in the process? It's just so good. Right, I'm putting key highlights on. We're just going to fucking go through this because I can't be arsed with it, man. I just can't be arsed. Like, come on, man. Fucking ridiculous. Like, oh yeah, let's have loads of highlights and then immediately... Wow, what a fucking block by Bodge, by the way. Jesus Christ. I don't know what Uche was doing, but... It literally was like, oh yeah, here's Barry's first shot of the game from a corner. Oh, it's gone directly in. Like, oh, these games are meaningless anyway. They don't matter. Why am I getting pissed about them? Span. Over to Mission. We only have 1 cup game left versus a non-league convy that we should destroy. So, you know. Brilliant, Santa Maria. What a key highlight that was. All right. Is this still considered a key highlight? I don't know. Span trying to do something with it. Williams. God, he's still there, man. Span. Sajama the second. Bodge. To Span again. Marcelinho. Plays it through to Santa Maria. It was a key highlight in the end. It was. Lovely. 10th of the season for Santa Maria. I do wonder what our new formation is going to be, though. We got a new formation for the next year, you know? Marcelinho. Good pass. Good shot, Santa Maria. And that is 1-1. Hopefully sort of pushes us on a little bit now. Marcelinho. Corner. Abbas. Sajama the second. Span. What a bloody save that is. I might have found a reason it wouldn't convert, but if it is, trying right now, it would be very stupid. What is the reason? Well, what would be the reason? What is your theorized reason currently? Love tackled. Oof. Shell, good win. Bodge. Scoring them a V3. Una. Love. The Jamba the second. Tackled. Span. Santa Maria. But love. Fucking hell. We'll tell you if it ends up converting. Pre-season over. Time for the start of the first season. Let's have a look. No, wow, it's a good pre-season. That's a pretty decent pre-season, you know. Okay, half time. Nothing happened in the rest of that. Poor from us, to be honest. At home, you know, we should be winning these kind of games. All right, Abbas. So Gemma the second. Oh, we're back to Uche. Come on, Uche, do something, lad. Uche, I was fucking. Although I'm not like I say, I'm not happy with Sir Ard. I'm not. Uche fucking scares me all the time as well. Santa Maria. Oh, lovely. A second. This is 2-1 up there. Lovely stuff. Right. I just skipped that. Sorry. I was in auto quick mode, you know, trying to get through the games as quickly as possible. I don't bother playing bigger teams. I don't see the point of the little teams get smashed around. Oh, Van der Steen's on now as well. Let's mark him up. Okay. Pudlov's looking very tired. De Benedetto. So Gemma the second's looking tired. Okay. Let's see. Can we see the game out? Oh, another goal would be nice. De Benedetto into Obestella. Oh, it would have been lovely to see the two. Oh, Santa Maria gets his hat trick. Very nice. What formation would you want next season? 3 up top? Yes. Anything 3 up top's great. But I think we've used all of our 3 up top formations so far. So unfortunately, I think we're out of them. But just like a normal formation. We haven't had a this was supposed to be a good formation, to be fair, this year. We just kind of got screwed. Oh, Bagardo's playing. He's finally on. The traitor that left us. He's had a decent season for them, to be fair, but leaving us for a free transfer. Span or Williams. What a ridiculous save. Right. Una, Boj, De Benedetto, Santa Maria, Marcelinho. Oh, what a ridiculous save. Come on. He's made 11 saves in this game. Come on, man. Oh, I don't understand. Like, it really is like, you understand how the match engine works when you play this long, is that it's like, oh yeah, it's like a bottleneck on your formations, you know, is that their goalkeepers will just perform better than yours no matter what, because you're better than the AI at doing things. So if they didn't boost the goalkeepers, you would win every game like 11-0. But so that instead what they do is that make their goalkeepers ridiculously good while your keeper gets put down, which is why you see so many one shot. They had 1 shot on target. They scored 1 goal. We've had 17. We score 3, you know? It's very obvious that they boost the AI keepers to be better than what they actually are ranked, you know? Right. Rest everybody up and continue doing whatever. We also get to see what affiliate club we've got, which is good. We're on Port Talbot away. Okay. We'll see what happens in the semi-finals as well. Newport Code, Charlotte League 1. Blah, blah, blah. This is Spain scouting. Any good ones from Spain? Oh, there was right here. A nest. Oh, from our affiliate, Cartagena. Why didn't you come through our youth intake? He's all right. He's all right. He's not incredible. I remember what that used to happen on Championship Manager 1 and 2 when you got like 50 years. So people made a mod that stops super keepers. Amazing. That's good. That is good. It's just like, it's so obvious when you play it long enough, because like, it is crazy. Okay, Morales. Who's Morales? He's another Ecuadorian. What's she on? Prospect. Be on 5.5, 0.75. 14k. It's fine. Go. looking at my career, and goddamn, I had some collection of nations, and laughing all over again about managing the Bob brothers. So has it worked in the conversion, by the way? Jose Stupid. This is this was this guy. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna make an offer for him. We've got 5 Ecuadorians. I think we're offering contracts to at the moment. We'll see who we actually want to sign when we get to it. Go. Things eating some food. I've started putting the food bowls in their beds so she doesn't have to pick it up and move it. Rodriguez. This is this guy. He was actually really good. 5 million. They really don't want to say. Oh. Okay. Well then, that makes things easier. Negotiation for Nilsson. 13.5. 13.5 with a friendly. Offer. Rusanov. Okay. Udo. Oh, this is the Nigerian. Okay, he wants £925 a week. Sure. That's fine by me. I thought maybe it would be manager profile picture that was removed in FM24, but I had one in my FM23. Sadly, still the same measure. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Okay, Rusanov. He wants 21.5k. Wow, that's quite a lot. He is alright. We'll alright. 15. 18 and a half. 19.75. 20. There we go. We'll see how many gets affiliate. We'll get work permits. At least with our Cartagena now, we can send loads of them to Spain, the South Americans at least. Is this the Space Jam tune? I don't think so. No, it's just like a basic like YouTube copyright one, you know. Would be funny if it was though, wouldn't it? Thought it was first. Yeah, no, it's just background music, you know. Guerria Bonge from Cotton Sport. Right. Jeez, you are licking that thing clean, miss. She's a very hungry girl, obviously. Okay, cool. Let's see how many get work permits straight away. Loscano is struggling with the heat wave. It was really nice and hot today, actually, to be honest. It was a very nice day. Blue skies. I don't know what the temperature was, but I think it was like up in the 18s or something. Wow, okay. You're pretty good. For a 15-year-old. Out of context. What's the heat wave in Scandinavia? How hot is it in the south? Milito. Oh, that's what I bid for. I've kind of preemptively bid on this guy, but there could be someone else that's better. Sadly, I don't think so. Christ, hold on. Oh Christ. Okay. Right. Make recommendation. Only France and Italy as options, although Pisa, Taranto or Pisa. I think you go Pisa. I am melting at the moment. I did make a nice vanilla cake with whipped cream in top with some Huggleslag. Oh, very nice. Okay, you reject. Okay. Oh wow, he just doesn't want to. Oh, you're really good though. Sadly. Oh damn, that's a shame. It's been low 30s further south. Wow, 30s. Bloody hell. Fair enough. Yeah, that's pretty hot. That's pretty hot. Fair enough. I love how these guys like don't want to sign for me, you know. How much do you want? I'll give you 5k a week. Fuck off. 32k. Huggleslag. So that's what they're called. Alright. Okay, we got the Moroccan centre-back going to sign for us from Bologna. He's not bad, not bad. His jumping reach is a bit poor for a centre-back. Maybe we'll turn him into a right-back. But he's going to sign for us. That's nice. One Moroccan down. Actually, we have two now. I think we've got Benali, but he's not very good. Pecco, the 24-year-old Croat. To be fair, he's very good. He's one of those players that, although his jumping reach isn't great, he's probably a loaney guy, you know, that we just send out on loan for 4 years and then sell. But he's a good option to have at least. Excuse me. And how many Croatians is that now? We've got 2 Croatians now. We have one more in the bag. Oh Christ, we're still scouting Serbia. I think we can sign as many Serbians as we want, hilariously. Okay, Eze is going to sign for us. John Eze from Latina. Okay, so that's Nigeria 1 for Nigeria. Okay, cool. He's 15 as well, so good potential there, you know. Right. Also, Turkey. We're going to sign this guy, Nesit Kalaskan, who's 14. But hasn't got a work permit. Hopefully he gets good enough that he doesn't need one, you know. But we will see. At least Eze is like, he must be a Nigerian Italian. Because he did not require a work permit. He is. Well, let's see if he switches to Italy. Then that'll... Well, it's kind of a loophole, you know. I tried to convert a later save to see and that bitch just crashed my FM. At least the earliest one was nice enough to say error. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Stupinan just rejected us. Flat out. Okay. Cortez moved to delayed. This one delayed. Delayed. Marcelino happy. Silla's not happy. Budlov happy. Okay. Christ, there's a lot of delays going on. Lots of work permit situations happening. Right. Oh, there's... I think this is this the other Croatian? No, this is the other Croatian. Dino Suchucic from... was it Dinamo? Yeah. Alright. You join us for 70k. Not bad at all. God, we're going to have a load of players join on July 1st, aren't we? Okay. Quite a lot of money, though. 14,000 a week. We'll see how he does. Right. Oviedo negotiation, sure. Jacob Unal, the young Danish striker, signing for us as well. Nice. He must be Danish-Turkish, maybe. We'll have to look. Anyone got any plans for the weekend then? Other than, obviously, watching the Smori Stag stream, of course. Oh, of course, we got the Austria GP as well. We got the quali during what's it called? Oviedo accepted. Okay. Got quali during I don't know what time quali is. Probably like 3 or 4. But we'll have to do a watch along for that. Plus the Euros, of course. But has anyone else got any other plans? That's the question. Ooh, was players. Watching the Lobotka masterclass, melting even more. Is it sprint this weekend? Is it sprint? Oh, I didn't even know. Hold on. I have no idea. Hold on. When is F1? I've got a great... When is F1 next on? 2 days. It fucking is. Practice 1. Sprint quali's on tomorrow at 4:30. Holy shit. Then the sprint is on midday. Just as I start the stream. Quali's at 4. And then the race is at 3. Bloody hell, okay. Well then. We got a good bit going on that day. Hans van Dyvenbode. It is fucking Van Dyvenbode. Oh shit, we might have to sign him, you know. Do I have a Dutch spot open? Not currently, but we'll have to have a look. Maybe we have to bring in Dyvenbode, you know. Start of 2 weeks peace and fucking quiet with my bro and girlfriend going to Turkey. A break at last. That's good for you then, at Duck God. Lots of FM playing, you know. Kevin Vandenberg, Nick Schaffsma, he's all right. Roy Verhoof. Roman Utkin. Okay. We need to actually scout these guys, because I don't know why they're not coming up in the scout. Klemenov, no. Osipenko. Scout you for 2 weeks. 1 month. Pavlovsky. Scout you for 2 weeks. Dmitriev still not scouted fully. Maybe I've just got terrible knowledge of these areas. Melnik. Kiselev. Okay, we got Kiselev here. He's alright. We'll scout for 2 weeks anyway, just to make sure we can compare him with the others. Sulimenko is signing. Davidenko. Oh, okay, you look pretty good. 19. Oh, I think I'll just sign you straight up, you know, even without checking the other. Never mind. Kozlov. My family go on holiday Monday for 5 days, so I'll be prepping. Oh, yes, I remember you telling me. Fair enough. To be fair, I am fucked with having to take the track. Basically, of course, on July 4th is when I'm going to be going back to England. So I have to figure out what I'm doing, because obviously I've got to drive the dogs to Luleå. So I have to drop the dogs off between 8 and 9 in the morning there. So it's a 4.5 hour drive. So that means if for the latest I can leave, it's 4:30 in the morning. But of course you don't want to leave for that. So I want to take at least an hour. So that's 3:30 in the morning. But then it's like, well, 3:30 gives you like 4.5 hours from that is about is like 8. And then I'm like, well, maybe you just in case you leave at 3, which then of course you need to wake up early to walk them to make sure they've done their business, so they don't do it in the car. So that means 2 a.m. I wake up on the Thursday morning. But then I'm like, well, if I'm waking up at 2 a.m. already, like I'm gonna be shattered. I'm gonna drink a bunch of energy drinks. So then I'm like, either the plan is you stay up the whole night Tuesday into Wednesday, and then obviously you sleep at like 7 p.m. on Wednesday, get about 7 hours sleep, wake up at 2 a.m., you know? But then I'm like, maybe I won't be able to get to sleep, and then I'll be really, really tired. Or you try and sleep as much as you can throughout the day on the Wednesday, just nap and all that, and just hope for the best. And then just stay up overnight, you know, like just try and nap throughout the day and then stay up and just take them. So that's the thing. Just be glad you don't. To be honest, I don't know if they get casted. They don't seem too bad, but Jake doesn't like lying down, which is the issue. He always likes to stand up, and I'm like, you need to lie down, mate, because it's gonna be a long fucking journey. I'm looking at trying to get some of that like calming stuff you give them, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see about that. But you know, it's going to be interesting, to say the least. I would do the stay up strap. Yeah, this was not about this was my career stats, not bad. 78 manager jobs, Jesus. 703, that is not bad. 2,609. They have a very good win percentage. 29 cups. Oh, 99 leagues, so close to 100. Chloroform, fuck's sake. No. But yeah, it's funny because then obviously I drop them off at between 8 and 9, and then my flight isn't until 2. So then I've got to just go like hang out in Luleå for like maybe 2 or 3 hours, and then I'm parking at the car park in the airport, and then I'm gonna go to the airport and then have a flight to fucking Stockholm, and then like a 2.5-3 hour layover, and then fly into Heathrow, get into Heathrow at 9:20 in the evening, and then get picked up by my mum, thankfully, and then that I'll get in at about 10:30 in the evening. So it'll be a bit of a long day. Do you ever play the newer version of the FM? No, I did FM 21, and I do try the new FMs if I like the if I think they might be good, but most of the time I just don't have the time to play them. I only have the time to play this one, so I play this one. But I have tried a few from FM 21. I had a good save on, but yeah. But yeah, so that's going to be a fun 4th of July for me. I live like 10 minutes from Heathrow. You're lucky. Like, I live only 30 minutes from Gatwick, but for a very frustrating reason, SAS, which is the only airline that I can fly with, only fly into Heathrow, which is an hour away from me. It'd be a lot easier if I went to Gatwick, but sadly I don't. So yeah, July 4th is going to be a day. Oh, Santa Maria, lovely goal. Because I don't even know where this place is, you know? So it's going to be a real fucking, like, situation. And I've never driven... I haven't even driven the car 4 hours before. That is what I'm worried about, you know? Like, will the car... Like, because I'm like, the car just might break down, you know? Because it's a long drive, 4.5 hours. I did check all the oils and stuff. I refilled the engine oil because that was a bit low. I'm going to do the tyre pressures later next week. Oh, Santa Maria should have scored. And try and make sure it's okay enough to do the drive, you know, or as best it can be. But we're just going to basically hope for the best. That's annoying. Have you ever gone by train to Luleå? Yes, I have. Yes. Technically, I could take the dogs on the train to Luleå, but... It's a situation of, like the last time I tried to go to Bowden on the train, there was a track fault, you know? And then you're like, oh, fuck. And I don't know about taking 2 dogs on the train, you know? It's a bit of a, by myself. If I was a Chloe, it might be easier. And if we had cages, but we've only got a cage for Ving. I don't know. It might be a bit difficult, you know? But I've done the train to Luleå a good few times, actually. And that's hilariously... Oh, Span, you idiot. Hilariously, the train sometimes takes longer than the bloody car journey, which is weird. You'd think it would be shorter. But we're actually going to go 2-1 down here, frustratingly. At the end of the day, who cares about these games? Plus train, if they need a wee, you can't stop and get off. That's true. I could do it at certain stops, you know. But yeah, I will be making stops with the car journey. I'll probably stop about 2 hours in. But like, my hope is that it'll be so early in the morning they'll just fall asleep, you know. I'm gonna have the dog beds in the car with them so they can like lie down on them. Like Jake will be in the back in the boot, and then Ving's gonna be on the back seats. And I'm gonna just basically try and sort it so that they can lie down and just fall asleep. But then a couple hours in, I'll probably try and find somewhere to pull over, let them out for a little bit, let them just sort of chill, and then for minutes go pee, go poop, you know, and then we'll get going again. But we'll see. I'll have the windows down as well. I'm gonna bring a speaker as well, so I can put like a podcast on or like music on to keep myself awake. But I'm gonna be chugging Red Bulls and energy drinks and all that. You know, I'm gonna be just trying to stay awake so badly because I'm not good anymore at staying awake, sadly, and I do not want anything to happen. You know, chances at change at yellow for service to Osterund. Oh, it's gonna be a long fucking day. I am worried about it, but I hope it's all just gonna go fine. The biggest worry I think is the car breaking down. I think like if the dogs piss or poop in the car like that, like you can deal with that. You know, I'll have stuff with me like to clean it up, but the car breaking down is the issue because then you're like stuck, and then also I've got a flight that day, and I have to buy a new flight and all that sort of stuff, and that costs like another 200 quid or whatever. You know, it'll be not good. It will go with flying colours. I hope so. But it's a week today, and then it's 2 weeks today until our actually celebration. So that'll be fun. Oh, that's a big mistake from them. The sim, come on, lad. I've just brought you on, lad. Right, Mussolino, cake. Tries to play it in. Oh, another mistake from them. Another miss by us. Shocking misses by us. We've had 2 chances gifted to us. We are going to hopefully win this game. But yeah, I'm prepping for that. I've got them. Oh, De Benedetto finishes. Yeah, no. So I need to go to Bjorkis, which is like the dog store, and have a look for like the we have like the calming spray, but we've done it and it didn't seem to work on Ving. So there's stuff that you can actually give them to take. So I might go into the dog store tomorrow and be like, hey, do you have anything? Because I went in today, but they were busy talking to loads of people, and I didn't really want to wait around. So I left and did other stuff. Right, there you go. 1 league game left to go. I think with that, Thurudno are relegated as well as they lose to Goitra. Yeah, that was a big game. That was pretty much the decisive one there. Thurudno relegated. Did they both come up? Bala and Thurudno? I think they did. Hold on. Let's have a look. Yeah, we kind of get into a situation where 2 teams come up and then 2 teams go straight back down. So Oh, interesting. Okay. We've got 17 days till our final league game. Christ. That's a bit of a spacebar simulator situation. Christ. I'm going to do a similar thing as Ard. 23 save, first club attack energy. First club attack energy. What does first club attack energy mean? Piantoni. This is the Italian centre back that I wanted to sign. Okay, start scouting a bunch of players. John Lewin missing from training. Okay, well, okay. You're just going to get released, mate, for sure. Like, what? You're not very good. And then you're complaining about the fine. You're just going to get released, fella. You know? It doesn't cost me much. Afghanistan. What? Sorry? That's made even less sense. You mean like you're trying to win in every league? Anderson wants first team football. Sure. PSG ease to victory. That must be Europa or the French league. I did it from bottom league to top. Ah, yes, you did. Yes, you did, Ard. I remember now. Okay. Let's just keep continuing. Is the club attack energy? Ah, I see. That could be it. That could be it. Okay, Alejandro Milito will be signing for us from Oviedo. Composure's poor, but otherwise, I think we could be a good option there. Yeah. Ah, I see. Okay. So you're going to go alphabetic, maybe. I'm going to manage a season at each league level in each country. Okay, I see. So you're going to... Okay, fair enough. Marcelino, 9 to 11 days out. We'll be fine by the time we get around because it's so long. Okay. You still have to sign an Italian. Or 2. That's going to be interesting. Did I get the Czech guy? I don't even know. Maybe they're still deciding whether to sign for us or not. Oh, wow. Barry did well there. Too fair, Barry got a red card, so that helps. But not all loaded at the same time. 600 league / levels. Bloody hell. Right, who do I want? I really want to sign this guy, actually, but I just don't think we're going to be able to sign him. So look, 21 years old. He's the best. Giuliano, no. Right. I wonder if Avale is considered the best. I am scouting him in progress. Famoso, Rambilina. You're pretty good, Meleg. Oh, did I already try an office? I was to sign you. 19 and a half. Could try and sign you. Apart from where I manage, of course, 3. Wait. Will we view only everything bar tier 10 and 20 of Wales and England all the same time? Jesus. Oh, when you manage. Okay, yeah, I get you. I get you. That'll be something. That'll be something. All right. Let's see. Excuse me. Apologies. I even took a Red Bull before this because I knew I was getting tired at 8, and I was like, yeah, I need to take it. And I'm already getting tired. Driving is going to be tough. Because it's not like it's an interesting drive. It's just a boring drive from Kiruna to Luleå. It's just like, oh yeah, it's 4 hours of just trees on either side, you know? So that's going to be fun. Okay. Continue. Okay, let's drop that to that maybe. Oh, instant. Oh, there's lots of... Okay, World Cup squads are about to get named as well. Oh! He's actually got a release clause of 10.5. Yes, I'll be signing you then. Because you actually look incredible for 20 years old. Yeah, signing you. Signing you. No doubt. No fucking doubt. Signing you, mate. Oh, I hope his wages aren't too bad. Right. And hopefully getting all this done before the transfer window opens will help. Means other clubs won't be going in for him, you know? Right. Do I talk to him? I think I just first offer. You know? He's on 4.4k. What? Put 20k up for him. Oh, this is the other dude. Chat. This I would sign this guy if I sold Karakari, maybe. I need to have a look up. Is he worth to sell Karakari to? Probably yes. Yeah, I'd probably say sell Karakari. Imagine he rejects. Yeah. His wages could be like 100k, and I might be like, ooh, I don't know about that, you know? Okay. We just continue. Oh, there's a rolling save. There we go. Finally. Does make things a bit slower, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, let me just check this. I want to check the maps again for this. To actually tell how far it is from home to directions. Swap. Go. It is going to be a 4-hour, 15-minute drive currently. It's 364 kilometers. Oh, good God. You have to actually go past Luleå first. Yeah, that's going to be some drive, you know. Let me look at the details of it, actually. Right, so it's take Hjalmar to E10. Follow E10 and E4 to Clubwagen for 352 kilometers. That is. Oh wait, so it's like at the roundabout, take the first exit, take the roundabout, 108 kilometers, turn left, 176 kilometers, merge, 64 kilometers. It's like those ones on America where it's like stay on the road for the next 500 miles. Oh Christ. Alright, save's done. Magdeburg relegated. What's happening in the German First Division? Oh, it's still within 3 with 2 games to go. Okay. Piatot, 12k a week! Are you joking? That's so cheap! Also, you are going to get released. Yep. No, not offering a new contract. Release. Yep. There you go. 12k! My good God, look how good he is! His aggression's low, but that's fine. 2 caps for Italy. And he's got... Oh. Please accept now. Please accept. Don't sign a new contract, mate. For the love of God. For the love of God, please. Right. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Apologies. Right. Given a free transfer. Santorini happy to stay now too. Fair finally back full training. Good to see. Delta Portatola relegated. Cesena relegated. What's going on in Serie A? Fiorentina 3 points clear with 3 games to go. Okay, 2-horse race. Should probably look at the other leagues now as well. League 3 points between Monaco and FC Ish. Okay. And 4 between FC Metz. Serie A we've looked at. German First Division we looked at. La Liga. Villarreal 7 points clear. Looks like they're going to win. Premier Division. Ooh, Notts County 5 clear with a game in hand. Wow. Okay. If they win versus Preston on Saturday, they... Oh, wait, no. Hold on. If they win on Tuesday, they win the league. Okay. And Torquay have actually... Torquay and Luton have recovered a good bit, actually, although it's kind of spread out a little bit there. Bottom's 4 points off Preston. Interesting. Okay. Mohamed Tran of Liverpool, top goal scorer. They're a long way back. Right. Oh wow. And then Melenu's just signing. Oh, this is the forward. So we want to compare him to. Please, can I see where Bolton are on this 7-foot task? Yeah, of course. Hold on. I just need to check Karakari versus this guy because I'm like, do I just sell Karakari? He is 19. Like, yeah, I think you sell Karakari. When you compare him with, oh, you can't compare him. Yeah, we're going to sign Melenu. Bolton. I think Bolton aren't doing the greatest at the moment, sadly. Although they are loading, which means they're in the, they must have some sort of league. Okay. Hold on. Takes a bit of time. There we go. They are currently 10th in the Vanarama North. They've on a bit of a downward trend of recent. Competitions-wise, they won League 2. Won a few conferences, Conference Norths. Won 5 FA trophies. And runners-up in the Johnstone Pace. 2015 was right, as we were hitting the shit IRL. So, here we go. From the start, Championship, and then down to League 1, League 2, Conference, and then kind of even the regional divisions. And pretty much since the 2100s, you've basically just been a conference side, and then occasionally 2200, 2260s got to the League 2, went up to League 1 at one point. 2300's been a bit better, and then recently have not a bit of a downward spiral again. Kings of the lower leagues love this. All you need is a tycoon, and then you can fly up the leagues. Thank God I won't be alive for all that then. To be fair, that's all you need is a tycoon, because that's what happened with like Gosport, Hitchin. They just got a tycoon, and they're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna like win the league now, you know? Well, Hitchin didn't. They came second. Gosport did win the league though. Who else got a tycoon and flew up the leagues? There's been a few sort of non-league clubs. They like take them over in the Conference South, and then it's just like, oh yeah, we just go to the Premier League, you know? Okay. Let us see. Fair IRL, 35% of the club is owned by Swiss bankers. Ah, okay, fair enough. Okay, anything going on there? No. Okay, we can see Newtown, which is good. Also, our cup game must be pretty soon after that as well. Let's see. Oh, we're getting the Champions League semi-finals as well here, must be. This would be when they are. So we'll see who gets to the final. At least if Barry win, they get another Welsh side wins it, you know. Keeps it in the coefficient high. Excuse me. Right. Bored already. Back to 2020 I go. Oh no, Dark God. What happened? I thought you were committing to breaking the record. I thought you were doing the Hong Kong save again. Vasquez appeared. Okay. Couple of work permits going on. Yeah, Barry do lose, but into the final. FC Ists beat Inter. Oh, fucking hell, Inter. Okay. Old Trafford. Palermo relegated. Van Os. Udo, work permit. Bongo, work permit. Right. Goalkeepers are utter shite. There comes Platoni. Lovely stuff. Piantoni. More indecisive than a girl on Tinder. And there's Convy as well. Can't believe we're getting him for 10.5 million for 14.25k a week. That is ridiculous value. Zafar Kekic injured. Oh, two months out. That's a shame. I do want to check real quick. Am I actually signing a Czech player, a third Czech player? Or do they like reject me or something? You're Croatian. I don't think I am anymore. Where's the Czechs gone? Europe, Czech Republic. Oh, I was scouting them more, wasn't I? Very urban. Yeah, I need to scout you guys for like a month or something, don't I? There we go. If I play on 2D, I might cope better. Maybe that's true. That's why I play on 2D, because I remember I used to get so pissed off at the 3D animations, you know, that I just was like, I just need to go to 2D. Okay, peel, 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 peel. I wonder if anyone will actually get them. Try that. Good luck. Excuse me. Right, lots of delays. Lots of scouting starting. Nothing going on there. Oh, and not counting must not have won because we didn't see a win go through there, did we? They're playing today, though, so maybe they win the league today? Or this will be an almighty collapse from Notts County. Let's see. Sabado, appeal. Luton relegated. Mines relegated. Championship. Plymouth and Blythe Spartans are coming back up. Oh wait, hold on. Did Man United get into the playoffs? No, they missed it by 1 point. Another season in League One. Oh wow, Notts County have been. Oh, they lost to Preston. They lost to Preston, and they drew with Chesterfield. They are trying their best to bottle this. My God, but to be fair, the final game there does have to be a 5-goal swing. So okay, Luton relegated, and then it's close for Torquay and Sheffield United. Back from Love Island, you look like someone famous. I still can't put my finger on. When I had my big beard out, I got told I looked like Jack Black. I had very long beard and very long hair, and that looked like Jack Black now. Currently posting my problem on the forum. I hope someone made that. That could be a good idea. Hopefully, Utkin. Hey, Utkin's pretty decent. Pavliovsky, you're also pretty decent. Dmitriev, Melnik, Kisev, Kozlov. He looks like an Alex. Yuri Pimenov. Dennis Torin. Try an offer for you. Oh, you're already joining us. Fucking Avicii. I haven't heard that one before. I'm living in Sweden at the moment, you know, so okay. Right. Santa Maria become player of the month. Russia is what I'm looking for. And Alex, who says he wants to use chloroform. Sorry, what? I didn't say that. Excuse me. What's this? What's this slander? What's this slander? Bondarenko. 39 million. Sorry, can't sign you. Osipenko. Yeah. Pavliovsky. Where's all my players that I was trying to actually sign that were good? Roman Utkin. You didn't say no. That doesn't mean I said yes. Okay, we'll try and sign you for cheap. Right. I nearly pressed accept demands there. To be fair, I'm pretty close to accepting demands on them. Let's do that. What else am I looking for? Bondarenko. 40 million. That's quite a lot of money. 10 million? 30 million. Kiselev. Savotskin. I guess we'll... Do you have a Discord? I found the exact photo which made me think that. Yes! Yes, it's an exclamation mark Discord. Well, I hope it works. It should work. To be fair, sometimes it breaks. The link breaks and I have to redo it, you know. So hopefully that one works. Thanks. What's happened now, Duck God? Okay. We'll take the 2-0 free gift. Pen goals lead. Oh, okay, that's good then. That's positive. That's positive. Oh, I'm not gonna sneeze. Oh my god. Bloody hell. My sneezes are like they're so forceful at the moment. It's ridiculous. Doubts for the World Cup. Oh, it's starting to get ruled out of World Cup. You know we're close now. Okay. Favale. Oh, we already got the Italian sorted. Fuck's sake. Well, no. FM gives and FM takes away. Oh, okay. Welcome. Oh, you did get in. What's the general one? I guess a little bit. I guess it's the combination of the hair and the bit. Oh, the hair's a bit fucked at the moment. Yeah, the hair. I think most of my comparisons are due to my beard. You know, it's like the design of the beard is what is slightly similar, and a relatively rounder face. You know, just called out. Bless you instead of putting it in chat. That's good, Duck God. That's very good. Need to get one of those like text to speech ones, you know, so you can just talk. And it'll write it out for you. Then we'll get some real misspelling mistakes. Right, Utkin offer accepted. How much are you on now? 3.3. 8.5. We are making so many things. Oh, it's just popped up in the bottom right that Ard's playing FM24, which meant I couldn't press suggest terms because it was covering up the section down there. Oh. Right, here we go. And we've finally got through. On a side note, can a mod or someone check what time my first message post Love Island was? Need it for medication timing because I forgot to check the clock. Hold on, I can check. When was it? Back from Love Island. What time was that at? Oh, how do I even look? Messages? 23:17. Sorry, it crashed for some reason. No, don't worry, don't worry. 23:17 is when you said you were back. So, how do I get rid of it? How do I? What? Why is? Oh, okay, hold on. I have to pull this over there. Okay, it's annoying. Oh, that. Okay, sure. All right. Continuing, blah, blah, blah. Right, game day. Final league game of the season. Doesn't mean anything, but nice to go out and win, you know. No worries, no worries. 13 youth call-ups. Meds are important, guys. Take yours. Yes, they are very important, and especially the timing as well. Right. As normal. Okay, here we go. Final day. We'll do a quick pick. Oh, wow. Saada's dropped below Uche. Interesting. Fucking hell, uploading my save to SI took 4 hours. Bloody hell. What is the formation I'm up against? Let's have a look. Oh, wow. That's very, very, very defensive. Well, I have an app to tell me to take mine as I got to take 4 times a day. Oh, damn. That sucks. But that is... At least you got the app that will just do the work for you, you know? Right, we're going to go rotate here a good bit. Hilariously, this technically should be harder than the, this should be harder than, what's it called? The cup final. We are going to actually full rotate here because why not, you know? It's the end of the season, we're at home. Might as well try it. Focus Fair. Dyson. Gonzalez, fine. Alfredo Torreira. Garate, Marcelinho. Claudio Gomez on the bench for you. Marcilla. And off we go. It's only 0.6 gigabytes. That's quite a big save though, to be fair. Mine's like 0.8. But I guess like uploading it is... it's quite a big file. Like, can you zip it maybe? Or does that not work? Right, off we go. Final league game of the season. A very rotated 11. But I forgot to rotate Abbas. I can't even deny that. You're old and have memory issues, so you have to do it. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, that God. Savage, man. We nearly scored in the first minute as well. Torreira? Oh, it's cleared. Okay. Marcelinho. Abbas. Hilariously, Newtown actually could finish... Oh, well, good goal. Torreira. Newtown could have finished 4th today, depending on how things go. But sadly, I don't think they will. Unless we throw very hard, you know? We technically could. You just lose like 8-0, and then if ABBA lose to Port... Oh, no. They could finish 5th at the highest because they play each other, which is a shame. But they can still finish 5th, which is wild. Silla should score. Yeah, I should probably be getting my tablet. We need to start doing like tablet timer, you know? I'll be like, okay, everybody, take your tablets. Can all set them to the correct times, you know, 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. UK. Okay. Oh, is this gonna be it? No. Okay. They've had 7 shots, 0 on target. 26 hours now. Oh God, that's gone up. That's gone up hard. Not that. It was 4 hours before. Ferreira, Silla. Terrible play. Morgan goes long. Dyson wins it. Fair. Torreira. Silla. It's the bar from miles out. Very audacious attempt. Unlucky not to go in. Oh, Newtown have a chance. I know Abbas has got it. Don't be silly. Okay, give it straight. I'm not embarrassed to say it. My main tablet is an antidepressant. It's important to take. Oh yeah, no, it's not embarrassing to take it. To say you have to take them. They are very important. Yeah, I understand that. So, and I know with the thing with antidepressants is like if you don't take one, it affects you for like the next 2 to 3 days, you know. So they're very important. It's 4 hours now. Okay, we're about 2 hours gained in 1 minute. That's great progress. That's a great save, by the way, from Morgan. We should be up by a bit more, you'd think, but still only 1-0. Still 0-0 in both games elsewhere. God, Bala have not had a good season. 1 win, 4 draws. No, there's a stigma around it. Want to help people feel like they're not alone or strange. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people take it. A lot more people than most realize. You know. 3 hours now. The bar has not moved. Back to 4. We're on just upload watch. You know. I had to take 1 in the morning and then 1 at night for that. They just added 1 to help with sleep, but it didn't work. That sucks. The problem with like the antidepressant tablets as well is that like some of them are just fucking awful. You know. Which one's the really bad one they put on? Like the really cheap one that everyone goes on at the start, and most of the time it's just awful, you know. And like certain ones just won't work for certain people. Like half of the time is spent just finding one that works, you know, which is a real issue. Silla with a goal, by the way, to make it 2. You're doing great in life. You'll have wanted a special someone will always listen to you unless you're MK Poddy cunt or Noel Mooney. Amazing. I might need to turn off my Steam remote play for upload data. Could be an idea, Ard. You got to just turn everything off that's using uploads, you know. Marcelinho. Oh, very nice, Marcelinho. Good stuff. Makes the season for him. We are going to finish on 89 points though. Not bad at all. 2 draws and a loss. That 29 wins. 108 goals for. It's been an okay season, but not the best. Especially that Champions League exit. But like it's one of those ones of like, what can you do sometimes with that? Torreira picks up a knock. Okay, we're going to bring on Claudio Gomez. We're also going to bring on Miguel Angel. Lucas Fair's going to come off for Bosch. There we go. Bring the youngsters on. Oh, fuck. What's happened? Did it fail? Funny, sorry. I've got stickers with that exact phrase on. One is at Wembley Stadium, whilst others at Shite Hart Lane, Emirates, Racist Bridge, and London Running Hammer Stadium. Oh, ABBA scores 4-0. Nice. Click stop game instead of stop stream. Oh, no. Did you save? When my PC was severe, I was on one called Zopiclone, and that cunt is lethal. Used to treat insomnia, and it's bad. Oh, wow. I haven't heard of Zopiclone, to be fair. Marcelinho. Lovely. Forgot what it was. But it was really bad. I know a few people at university that were on it. One person actually was good on it, and everyone else was like, how the fuck are you good on this? I'll do a comment. I'm pretty sure I'm on the cheap one. £19 a pack. What's it called, if you don't mind me asking? By the way, we can see. Last goal wins, Newtown win. Fuck. To be fair, they had 14 shots today, so we haven't been great defensively. They just haven't been good finishers. Owen plays the ball in. Oh my god, they scored. Brilliant, lads. Well, great defending there. Great defending. We were from 5-0 to 5-2. Don't want to blame it on Angel, but... But that's going to be the end of the league season, at least. We got one more cup final to go. Probably Prozac is the brand name. Let me have a look. What was it called? What was it called? Citalopram. Citalopram was sertraline. That one's lethal. Citalopram and sertraline are like, I knew someone was on like a lot of people went on sertraline. Yeah, say sertraline. Yeah, that shit's fucking lethal. Is what I've heard, at least. You know, I heard from people like it just makes you like fucking throw up loads, and a load of people you just get put on it because it's the first one, because it's the cheapest one, and then you have to be like, yo, look, this doesn't work. You know, yeah. Is it okay to hate the fan base of the club you support? No, I hate a lot of the Chelsea fan base. They're fucking awful. You know, it's quite normal. Lovely benefits of £19 a month. You could try and talk to your doctor and I'll be like, hey, this isn't working and causing more issues. Can you put me on something else, maybe? I don't know, because it could be, is it through the NHS, you know? You could do it through, if it through the NHS, it should be free. Yeah, $1.19 a month. Jesus Christ, Bala scored 9 goals all season? Villarreal win La Liga. I did ask for a Smorgy 7 prescription, but they said nah. The problem is I'm only 3 times a week, you know, not twice a day. 9 goals. 9 goals they scored. Holy shit. Is that the lowest goals scored ever? I need to check. I haven't seen single digit. We haven't seen single digits in years. Oh my god. Oh my days, this could be I don't reckon it's the lowest. We've seen I think a team finish on 3 points. Was that 7? That was sorry. Carmarthen finished on 7 goals, but had 13 points. They were above Rill, and they had 7 goals. That is the price per box. Honestly, we're getting an attacking midfielder from Crawley, and the bloke hasn't officially signed yet. He scored 13 goals, unfortunately, and people hate him. That's always, like, people hate players before they show up. Like, they make a decision before they've even shown up, which is really annoying a lot of the time. Although certain players, like, to be fair, I was like that with João Felix at Chelsea, but I was proven right. So I had every reason, you know. Like, most of the time, like, you shouldn't be like that, but some players, I get it. Honestly, hate Bolton fans. Fuck knows, they give me a letter and then I have to pay for him. It's weird. Maybe you need to have a little look into that, why you have to pay for it. Okay. I can't believe Carmarthen finished fucking 2nd bottom, but only scored 7 goals. God, we're only in 21. We're in the 2100s at the moment. Christ, I always look at the wrong one for a second there. Okay. I genuinely think that's only the 2nd time ever, unless something happens in these last few seasons here. No, that's only 2 times ever as a team scored under 10 goals, and one of them was Carmarthen on 7. Probably because of the London accent. They assume we just have money, brother. I make purchases for a living. I'm not breaded like you think. That's a private subscription. Then are you paying to see someone? If that's okay, yes. Yeah, maybe he's trying. Well, I guess, to be fair, getting on the NHS is fucking tough, you know. Sometimes it's better / easier just to go private. The NHS is on its knees, sadly. Right. Going on. Ooh, okay. Right. Final game, and then we do have to go look at the rest of the Welsh League stuff, and we want to see what the Champions League winner does and all that sort of stuff, you know. So we won't be ending too soon. You're well smart for someone called Nizzy, you know? Okay. Right. We're doing World Cup watches now. Denmark team watch. I had to wait 5 years for an operation with an age. Jesus. I know Chloe's dad had to wait like 2 years for one of his, but 5 years is wild. Like that's ridiculous. It genuinely is. 5 years. Like it just doesn't. It doesn't work, you know. At that point, I used to be a pharmacy dispenser back in the day. Oh, really, Nizzy? Yeah. Pretty interesting. Did you do like? Were you able to like fucking do the pills really quickly, like pot them up, you know? Convy hit by Welsh fever. Blah 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 blah. Anything going on? Delayed due to work permit. Like that meme where a garage tells someone their car has X, Y, and Z issue, brother. The main thing I know about my car, it's navy and it's diesel. To be fair, I've been learning about cars now, owning two cars that break all the time, you know. I've been learning how to replace stuff and change things, changing a battery, changing a headlight, rewiring things, you know. It's good to be good with cars because they save a lot of money. Yeah, I snapped my ACL and tore my meniscus from my disconnected my knee for the whole. Jesus, God, that's awful. Fucking hell, that's wild, man. Having to wait that long for that. Like you can. I feel for you, man. Thankfully, you've got it done at least now. That's what you get with 50 years of work experience. You get loads of odd jobs. True, yeah. That's the one thing I kind of regret is not working with my dad, because my dad really is like he's a white van man, you know. He does all sorts of, he's electrician, plumbing, building house sort of stuff. Like I never really paid as much attention as I should have, and now I ask him to do things rather than being able to do them myself. I'm like, how do you do this? Like, I don't know, it would have been great if I'd actually focused on it more when I was younger, but what can you do, you know? I was a kid and didn't want to spend my weekends fixing things, you know? Right, there we go. No, actually, what do I want? I want a centre mid on the bench. Lucas Fair. There we go. I can tell you how to construct a Boeing 747 from scratch, but I couldn't tell you how to change my oil pipe or whatever. That might just be all. Did you work for Boeing then at some point? Because good that you're not doing it now. Yeah, I could work very quick. Hated to do so, but you had no choice. But did have a guy shout at me over Viagra one time. I just laughed and he walked off. Felt bad. Oh no! Never thought pharmacy dispenser was a job title. Well, I guess you know you're working at the pharmacy and you're the one that does all the drugs. You know, you got to have some sort of like, not degree, but like you have to have something, because you're the one handing out drugs that could kill people. You know, so. Only 23 as well. I had my 9-month checkup on Tuesday, and they said I can play football again, but I don't think I've. Yeah, well, I have a friend that he's done his like ACL and MCL multiple times, and it's just like you're just so scared on it. You understand why footballers like change the entire way they play after getting an ACL done. You know, I'm 25, so you just got a special interest in planes. I tore my ACL, had my replacement surgery, never play football again. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, we're on key. Get off key. This could be a goal. Oh, yes, it is a goal, Bodge. Well done. 2 minutes in. Yeah, I don't want to risk it again. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Like, it sucks. It does suck. I guess you can go back to the gym at least, though, but it is one of those ones you just got to be careful with. And but hopefully with gym and physio and stuff, it will sort of make it stronger and you'll be able to just walk and do normal things again. But I understand with not playing football, it's a scary thing. Yeah, it's just that fear in the back of your mind, but a light kick about wouldn't hurt. Yeah, exactly. No, I get it. I get it. I have that friend and he has the exact same thing. He's like, he like things that you like used to be just natural for you to do. Suddenly you're thinking about going, oh no, what if I do that and that happens, you know? Before my surgery, they took the crutches off me, ended up collapsing on the road and nearly got, Jesus. That's not good, Nissy. Fucking hell. Why did they take the crutches off you? I remember in America, actually, we had to buy crutches for my sister because she had something, she twisted her ankle or something. And we had to buy them. But because we bought them, it was great because the next time we went to the airport, she was fine, but we put her back on the crutches because we were like, Tasha, you're injured again. And we got to go like through the fast pass shit, like the fast like security line, and got a little car that drove us around. It was great. It was just like, we beat all the lines. Given the fact I followed lines to every away game, I spend so much time on planes to the point you just learn shit. That safety breathing speech is carved into my head. I see. You know what is actually interesting is that they're making all the new safety stuff, like little stories and little like things now. I remember well, the ones I have are just the basic ones, but I saw on like Virgin and stuff, they do like little stories and stuff now. The one I had on Thai Airlines was really weird as well. Like it was like animals and weird shit, you know? Fuck me, my dad had about every fucking job when I hear him talk. He was a teacher in the Dutch army when service was mandatory. Apparently played a higher up in one of the first chess computers, worked at multiple tech companies in the 70s, was a radio host for... Mate, Dad Law's crazy, you know? The stuff that they got up to and did is wild. I got given crutches and had to be put in a wheelchair out of the hospital. Oh, jeez. Said I was able to walk without now and should exercise more. Lol, then they... Done the MRI. I was like, yeah, shit was fucked up. Oh god, shit. Bit of tip for everyone flying out of here: pay for the lounge before your flight, go in them and take the piss. Trust me, that experience is better than sex most of the time. Oh, the fucking I have the lounge in
Hello there.
SAS is terrible. Hello Tommy. Hello, how are you? By the way, we're only 1-0 up. I don't know what's going on, boys. We sort it out. The lounge is in SAS, not SAS. Well, the SAS lounge in Arlanda in Sweden is terrible. But my dad used to has like one of those cards for one of the like ones that like the franchise ones. I went to one in Amsterdam. I remember it so clearly because I was flying back from the Netherlands, like coming home, and I got the lounge off my dad's name. I was like, I just used his name, and they're like, oh yeah, that's fine. You're in the system. I was like, great. And it was Argentina versus France in the World Cup. It was the 4-2 game, and the plane got delayed like an extra hour, so I was in the lounge for like 3 hours just drinking so much. I had so much food and drink. It was great. No, but I'm doing all right. Saying they have to wheel you out was same for my 3-backer as well, but yeah, made me walk around the room before. Jeez. When I woke up from surgery, my mom said I was meant to be under for 2 hours, and I was in there for 5. I just wanted to eat and sleep. Jeez, that's wild. Not on breakfast early, however. The 16 croissants, 3 baguette, and 4 black teas go down a tree. That's the thing with the SAS lounge in Ireland. They don't have continental breakfast. They don't have any pastries. It's like a bunch of like salad and like weird Swedish raw meat. And I'm like, just give me a croissant, you know? Give me a pan of chocolat. That's all I want. A little continental breakfast, please. For the love of God. By the way, what are we doing in this game? Okay, there's 2-0. Lovely. And he played football in the highest youth team for a decent local amateur team and played against Hamburger. And he later played at volleyball where he met my mum. Wow. Dad law. Proper dad law. Yeah, they made sure I could walk to the toilet and stuff like that. I guess that's like just stuff no, she isn't Swedish. She's Irish, actually. But we live in Sweden. So, yeah, she's from, she's from Northern Ireland, but she's Irish, you know? Boj. Okay, we're a bit more chill now in this game. We were pretty chill already, but you know, when you're only 1-0 up, any one shot on target can ruin your day. Northern Irish. Yeah, she's Irish, but she's from Northern Ireland. Well, she's from the north of Ireland. Sorry, that's she would prefer me saying she's from the north of Ireland, not Northern Ireland. You know, there's a difference. So. Right, but she got an Irish passport, you know? So she gets to beat all the queues, and I have to stand in the fucking non-EU line. Chloe Law. Yeah, a bit of Chloe Law, You guys knew she was Irish. She only shows up for the Irish commentaries, you know, on the Euros and stuff. Right. So there's Northern Ireland. Where's South Ireland? Well, it's it's the South. It's the North and the South. You know. Yeah, but Northern Irish is news. Irish politics is mental. Is Northern Irish news? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, it's Irish. Benedetto, by the way, makes it 3-0. At the bottom. Exactly. The Bernard's on a yellow, and that should be game over for this cup final. And then after this, we get to see what our new formation is for next year. Here is some Irish politics. Tato chips are shite. It's a good thing she's not in the chat. Although, I did try Tato's. I thought, like, it was like the cheese ones. They were so overly cheesy that I was like, I don't know. Like, I guess it's a good thing in a way. Because I couldn't eat more than one packet, you know? And that's the problem with crisps, I feel like, is that you have one packet. And, like, I could go through, like, a multi-pack of Walker's crisps, you know? Like, give me the cheese and onion ones and I'll eat 6. But they were so cheesy. It was weird. I got some from Dublin Airport this year. That shit honks. I think I ate mine in Dublin Airport too, hilariously. But yeah, no, I wasn't the biggest fan either. But maybe I've only tried one, you know. I will try multiple different crisps. That's the sad thing about Sweden. Crisp game is shit. Crisps are terror. After Chloe, the best thing out of Ireland is a show called Kin. It rings a bell, but I haven't heard. I don't know. Chloe lives actually right where the area that C.S. Lewis got all of his inspiration for Narnia. Like they've got like the mountains there, and like it is a beautiful where she used to live. Oh God, Saad. Oh my God, he missed. Like they've got like up on the mountain, they've got a bunch of like statues and stuff, and like the lampposts and stuff that they put up. But that's like where C.S. Lewis got his like inspiration for like Narnia. Did I ever tell you the Luton Airport Chris story? You have not. You have not. The only good thing out of England, Merlin the TV show. I never watched that, hilariously. Although I did what I saw bits of it on TikTok actually, and then I looked up the plot, but I never watched that. By the way, we conceded. Terrible. That's like old like 2000s England. You know what I used to fucking love was Primeval. That was the shit back in the day, early 2000s. Like it was the like. Because it was like dinosaurs, but also like future shit, and oh man, I love that. I love that show. It was great. I used to watch it with my parents all the time. Watched it on Netflix a few years ago. The only good thing from Scotland, fried chicken. Did Scotland invent fried chicken? I used to watch that with my mum all the time. It's weird that those like early 2000s. Once I watched with my parents was Primeval, which I don't know how I watched because that shit was scary as fuck for me. And I watched The Mentalist with them all the time. I used to love it. Based on gangster violence and a family from real life, but obviously it's like made for TV to glorify it. I was on. I'm like, okay, fair enough. I want to suggest that for Chloe. She watches a lot more TV than I do. I am a YouTube and Twitch watcher. You know, that's all I watch at the moment. But Chloe actually watches TV series. That's the problem. Like we never watch the same things. Yeah, they fried everything centuries ago when everyone else baked. Oh my God, The Mentalist, that was so good. I know it was great. It was great back in the day. Hilariously, when in the Swedish gym we have, they always have reruns of it, and I'm just like, oh my God, Mentalist, just reading the Swedish captions of it because it's on silent. You legend. Okay, long story short, on my way back from recent Lionesses game in France, I flew into Luton Airport. When I landed, I popped into a shop and got some snacks. Realised they had Leah Williamson on the crisp and bought every salt and vinegar packet of crisp and the departure and arrivals to take home. Because Leah is an icon and I love her more than my friend. Do you still have the packets? Are they unopened still? And how many were there? Did you ever watch Monk? Because I used to watch that with my dad. No, I never watched Monk. I know I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. You know, okay, we win the World Cup. It was a bit anticlimactic. To be fair, their goalkeeper had an absolutely stellar game. Like, how many saves did he make? He made 20 saves in the final. Bloody hell. She's still on the cheese and onion ones at my local. Got 16 packets and 5 bags containing. Jesus Christ. Fair enough. That's pretty decent. Got a good stock there. Maybe they'll be worth a lot in a few years, you know. Right, there we go. I don't know why I need to rest anybody, but that's our season done basically. But we still have to watch the Champions League final. We might not watch it 21st of May, but we want to get to it. We got to get through the end of the league stuff. Nuremberg win the first division. Wow, Bayern lose on the final day. Holy shit! They bottled it, and Nuremberg win by drawing. My God, they both bottled it. But Bayern bottled it more. They cost me £30, by the way. Great investment. How did you fit them all in the bag? I've only flown into Luton once, and that's when me and Chloe went to Reykjavik. Right. Hold on. Not that I know who she is outside of being a footballer. I stopped watching all football years ago outside of FM. Right. Hold on. It is time, though, for the new wheel. The new formation. So, let's see what we get for the new formation. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. What is it going to be? It's going to be, oh, God, a 5-4-1 diamond wingback. Oh, God, okay. 5-4-1 diamond wingback. Right. Remove. 5-4-1 diamond wingback. Let me put that in the spreadsheet as well, first off. 5-4-1 diamond wingback. 5-4-1 diamond wingback. Very narrow, by the way. Okay, right. So no wingers anymore. There's still only one striker as well. It's very frustrating. I want more strikers. I was returning from my trip, so I had no care about baggage allowances. Ended up buying carrier bags from the shops themselves. I've never seen that formation in my life. There's been a lot of formations that I've never seen before, to be fair. So it's 5-4-1 diamond wingback. Oh, it's the jet plane. It's the jet plane one. We see this all the time in the World Cup. Okay, right. Well then, oh god, our attackers are gonna be so pissed off at us, man. How are we gonna fit Pudlov, Nassim, Marcelino? Oh god, we're gonna have to loan out so many of our attackers, you know. Christ. Thankfully our wingbacks can play there, but like, oh god, they're gonna be so pissed at us. Like if we look at the attackers, we've got Cake, Span, Sajambo, Ronnie, Nassim, Santa Maria, Marcelino, Dubicic, Silla. God, we have to try and loan out as many as we can. She's giving me emotions, and none of my previous relationships are so worth it. Can't lie, it looks like a dildo. Nah, it's a jet. It's a jet formation, you know? Fighter jet. Right, well then. We're gonna have to start getting ready for that formation. That's gonna be something. We should probably start training. God, I don't even know. Do we start training fucking Cake to play right wing back, you know? Sure, why not? We're gonna just start training everybody to play like positions that they shouldn't play. But you know, it's gonna happen, and we'll see how they do. Do you own a barbershop, by the way? I don't own a barbershop. Well, I do own a shaver, and Chloe's got very good at just shaving my head, and that's what I normally do for my hair cutting, you know? Right. In a World Cup year as well, going to be a brutal preseason. Oh, God, it is. Yeah, Jesus. I'm going to be doing so much shit. Oh, Miguel Cruz is finally back. Miguel Cruz, time to learn left wing back, brother. Now do a 4-4-2 diamond and put a striker to have an extra AMC in your my butt plug formation. And there's two really good TV shows from the Netherlands. Land to Z in the Darware Wheel Contraptions doing stuff. And Cohen Campionen, book series that got serialized children's football story. And also we got invented Big Brother Deal No Deal, recently Traitors. Also Vida Mole is now international. Chloe reveal when. Chloe's been on the streams before, to be fair. She did she's done some co-commentary for some of the Euros, basically, where I'm like, hey, Ireland are in this Euros, come commentate with me. So she's in the VOD somewhere. What I was gonna say was you know what I used to watch all the time with my dad was Scrap Heap Challenge. That shit was fucking incredible. Scrap Heap Challenge was the GOAT, man. It was so good. Right, we're just training everybody to play every formation, basically. You can be a left wing back. You missed her co-Irish commentary when they yeah. The problem is that they don't make it very often, so she hasn't been on much. And normally she would be here for like the drunk streams because we do mystery shots with Chloe, but she's back in Ireland currently, so unfortunately we're missing out. Robot Wars was incredible. Oh yeah, Robot Wars was fucking was great as well. I loved Robot Wars. But Scrap Heap Chat and like how it's made, I always used to watch that with my dad. Walking with Dinosaurs is also used to watch that all the time. I'm getting a lot of right wing backs, but not many left wing backs. But I've got to say, this is so many streams. The Club World Cup, that's every 4 years now. The other years, there is still the FIFA Intercontinental Cup. Yeah, I saw there's stuff about the Club World Cup. They've kind of fucked it up where they don't have like who they thought they were gonna get. You know, they thought they were gonna get like a load of sponsors and shit for it, but then they're not gonna get as much money as they thought. So it's just like, oh, okay, what the fuck? But right, left wing back. Time to use to get time team. Used to get put on my dad's house. I found it so boring though. Yeah, I used to watch Time Team. That was good stuff. I like that one. Right. Where second-rate Eurocomp winners play second-rate South America. Is that the Intercontinental one? Wait, I don't even know what the Intercontinental FIFA Cup is. What's that one? Mythbusters. Yeah, used to watch a lot of Mythbusters. That was good stuff. Right. We've just. Continue. Brainiac science abuse. I didn't hear Brainiac. I didn't watch that one. I saw the BBC are redoing fucking Walking with Dinosaurs. So I'm very excited for that. I fucking love dinosaurs, man. I did want to be a paleontologist when I was younger. I was really, really into dinosaurs and really into space. And I chose space. Your Club World Cup format. My Club World Cup format. My one's just the basic one. Or the old one. You can't stop rock and roll. You can with the caravan. I've not heard of that one. Right. Oh, I'm still on the left. Get me back to the right. Get me back to the right. There we go. Right. What this says is we gotta get to continue a bit more. Okay. Cheers for stream. Hey, look, we're not finished yet. We're not finished yet, Duck God. You know, we're still going. Got to finish the league and see who wins the Champions League. You know, Drunken Spore on Saturday. Yes, that will be on Saturday though. We are going to be getting ready for that. But we still got a little bit to go. Ring Chloe now faking a panic, saying Sweden has just had public service now on the news and they said Tato is shite. I don't think she'd be very happy about that. Hilariously, that would actually genuinely worry her. Although she'd probably see the news first. FC Mets have taken the lead. Three teams could win it on the final day. Bloody hell. Because technically I could get called up to service even though I'm not a Swedish citizen for national service if Sweden go to war. Doesn't have to be about Tato. I just think it would be funny. She's probably with her parents now, so I don't want to do that to her. FIFA Intercontinental Cup. Officially the Coupe Intercontinental. Maybe we'll do it on Saturday. She's going to Taylor Swift on Saturday. The inaugural of the FIFA the tournament will come from the 6 teams that won the previous edition of the continent. A single. Oh wait, AFC first round. The winner of the AFC. Oh, so it's the old style still. What the fuck? So they're not actually technically getting rid of the old Club World Cup. They're just renaming it and then bringing in the new one. I've got a free ticket to Taylor in Wembley. Oh, wow, that's pretty decent. Okay, so that one was rejected. Eric Sabando, but I do want to sign him. So yes, that's one Ecuador done. Christian Cortez. Do I want to sign him? Junior Morales. I think I want to sign him. So that's 2. Jonker. Accept. Costa got his work permit, which is good. Silvio Costa. You didn't. Okay. Cameroon didn't. Nigeria didn't. Tunisia didn't. Vasquez didn't. Right. We've still got Cortez there. So we signed 2 Ecuadorians. Christian Cortez is the confirmation. Junior Morales, we confirmed that one. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll confirm that as well. Right. Failed country singer. I see you just want to cause havoc, and I'm here for. Oh, yeah, you're gonna be a nightmare on Saturday. Okay, commercial success. 32,000 shirts. Fair enough. Bloody hell. We got a new sponsorship. 300. Oh, that's lower. That's lower. That's lower. Okay, not good. All such initial budgets. Blah blah blah. Notts County win the Premier League. 72 points. They win it for I think the second time ever. Birmingham relegated with Sheffield United. Yeah, this is every year the Club World Cup isn't held. That doesn't make sense. Why do they do that? God, they really do just want more money, don't they? Yes, I give zero fucks because life is too short and so am I. By the way, my upload time a day. What happened to 3 hours? I'm not excited because I'm at Pride. Ah, have fun, have fun. It was Pride in Kiruna actually today. It's Kiruna Festivalen, which is our yearly big festival, you know. But yeah, I only went for the early to win Serie A for the 4th year running on goal difference or head to head. I wanted to see if there's anything interesting going down, but there was no stalls that I actually wanted to see, so I just left. That has to be the worst Premier League set of teams. Oh, there's been some pretty bad ones, to be fair. Rusanov rejected, but we're gonna do it anyway. What was it? This is why I give up on fixing my FM23 last time. It takes so long. Yeah, the Premier League is pretty all over the place. Notts County winning, yeah. Man United are out. To be fair, we did have a point at one point where I think Arsenal were also out of the league, plus City. Like there was a point in time there was only like 2 of the big 6 were up, but it is a bit of an interesting Premier League at the moment. Torquay survived though, which is pretty impressive from them. Seeing as they were predicted 5,001. See if you can sign Ricardo Rees. Where's he come from? Is this who? There's no Rees there. I don't know if that's. Is it saying something is weird? I don't know. And I get caught out by them quite a bit because I don't really. I don't get it. Right. Let's still go. Anything going? Oh, yeah, what happened in the Europa League final? Who's playing in the Europa? PSV West Ham. When was the not County with that? That's the quarters. Half of West went out to Rubin Kazan. Okay. Right. When is the finals? Like the 21st or something, wasn't it? I don't know. Okay, Torquay Goitra. Goitra win 3-2 in extra time. Todor Hadziev, former boy of ours. Okay. Oh, players out of the World Cup already. Okay. Bit of Spacebar Simulator while we just wait and see what happens elsewhere. Our consortium. Oh, no, I want the Tycoon back. I want the Tycoon. Oh, okay. World Cup initial ones have been drawn. Only 17. Jebi, Kakic, Mikhail Frank, Span, Pudlov, Obastella, Tribuche, Corcoran, Michelle, Nassim, Saad, one of my V3 de Benedetto, Una, Torreira, Gonzalez, Garate. Okay. Oh, yes, I should actually try and... what's his name? Where is he? Nahuel Jimenez. Will he join us back? He's out for 3 to 4 weeks. We can sign him back for 7.5 million. I'm not getting you to say something rude. Ricky is the Methe forward who we signed from Bristol City, and I wanted to know how he's doing in your game. Ah, well, 300 years in, unless you're a big, oh my god, we can actually sign him. Amazing. Unless you're a big name, then they're not saved, you know. He's gonna want a ridiculous amount of money, but we'll see what he wants if 80k is good enough. Oh my god, it is. It works so well. 100. What? How did that go from 80 to? Oh my god. Whatever. Sure. I don't know how that changed, but wait, you're 300 years in. Yeah. Yes, we're in 2338. Hilariously, sold him for a free. Put a buyback of 7.5 in. So we're actually buying him cheaper the second time round. Incredibly. What took you so long? What's the record? 528 years, Chris. So we're at like 320 something. West Ham win the Europa League. There you go. Oh, John Skeet. He's done very well at West Ham. He won a couple of Premier Leagues. Didn't win it this year, but There you go. Is your current manager the original manager's grandson? No, he's just immortal, you know. The headcanon I've got is that we discovered like the it's like the jellyfish that like regenerates cells, or like the lobster that technically can't age or like can't die from old age, and we just figured that out and applied that as a serum. But you can only take it once you hit 100, and it resets you only back to 75, and you just stay between 75 and 100. So most people don't take it, because why would you want to be 75 to 100 forever, you know? Newtown win versus Goitra. Okay. Anything going on? Oh yes, the Czech Republic scouts are finished. We can find one more Czech Republic player. None of them look very good. Urban though, yeah, we'll sign Jiri Urban. Wait, oh, okay, sure. There you go. It's back to 3 hours again. The Welsh FA guy, I would say he's definitely dead by now. They want 64k in compensation. That's fine by me. Okay. Right, I should actually have a look at who I need to sign still. Brazil is now 3. Italy's now 3. Czech's now 3. I don't know about Russia. I think Russia's 2. USA, I don't have anyone. Ukraine, I haven't looked at anyone to sign from Ukraine, actually. I need to look at that. Chile, I've signed 3. Tunisia, signed 1. Canada, signed 1. Denmark, signed 2. Signed 3. Nigeria, I got 2 from. Belgium, Cameroon, Ecuador, got 3. I think I'm good, pretty much. What? No, you're joking! He rejected us? Okay, it's fine. We can offer again. That's funny. That's funny. What is wrong with him? God, he's going to want like 120k now. Right, you're already signing for us. Davidenko? Oh, this is the guy that they want 38 million for, yeah. It's a shame. Melenchenko. Yeah, why don't we try and sign you? Do I have more than... how many Argentinians do I have signing? Not Argentinians, Ukrainians. Dnipro. No, it's Italian. Rusanov. Borska. Okay, I can sign one more. But even in 300 years, Spurs haven't won. No, correct. The death of Noel Mooney. No, Spurs have won. They have won stuff in this save. They won the Premier League. I think it took until 2101 though, or something like that. So, but they have won. They have actually won stuff. This was also... No, I don't want to sign that. Sure. And they won a Europa League, I think, as well. But they've won a good few Prems, like maybe 10. It's like having Jambo in the chat, making Tottenham jokes. Right. They're in the Championship currently, though. They have not been doing well recently. But Europa League winners 3 times. Okay, well, they have 10 total, but 8 in the save. 2102, 03, 04, 05, 06, 08. That was a good decade for them. Championship a good few times. Only like 10 FA Cups. Also 10 or 13 Community Shields and Capital One Cups. But they've won. They've won. Right. Let's try again with Nahul. Hopefully he just signs for us straight up. Okay, we're going to offer 89k. And this time he's got to accept us. He wants a ridiculous sell-on fee. That's why he jumps to 105k. Okay, whatever. Just the same shit as before. I wonder if any current IRL Prem clubs are League 2 or below in your save. Yes. Yes. Well, Man United were in League 2. They're in League 1 currently. We watch Man United quite a lot because they have been doing terribly. Yeah, but they were down in League 2 for a while. Currently League 2, you've got Villa. They're in 18th at the moment. Conference, you've got anyone from the conference? Wolves down in the conference. North, you've got Bolton. Anyone else? Leeds. Oh, Leeds are back, but they got relegated again. Then the non-leagues. And Portsmouth. But yeah, Villa not doing well. Neither are Wolves. But Man United. Okay, FC Metz. Wow, FC Metz win it. FC Ists draw with Monaco. Oh, wow, they screwed each other. And FC Metz win. Where are Meth here? I think we've looked this up. They're a non-league, aren't they? Method T. They're the Southern DS1. So I don't think they've ever done anything, sadly. Yeah, they've only played in the FA Cup. They've got to the Premier League. They've been in the Premier League Cup a few times, hilariously. So they occasionally get into the Welsh Premier League Cup. And they go into the FA Trophy in the FA Cup. But, there you go. Great, thanks for... No, don't worry. Sometimes that, like, teams just stay in non-league the whole time. And sometimes they get lucky and get pushed into it. But it's based on, like, a chance that they get selected, you know? So some of them just don't have any... Like, and it's based on rep. So, like, the higher the rep, the higher chance they get of getting picked. So, if your rep's really low, then there's a good chance it won't be happening. Right. They want a negotiation. Let's go 2.5. Let's go 3.5. Right. I think it's like the 21st or something was the Champions League final. So, we'll get to that point, and then we'll call it. Okay. Cruz resumes full training. Valencia relegated. Kiselev. Savatsin? Yeah. There's the Spanish award winners. Some more sackings. Valladolid manager leaves. Have West sacked their manager. Interesting. At least if Man United in the league, then their use of Norwich-themed scarves is just... Well, hilariously, FC United of Manchester are above them currently. FC United are in the Championship, while Man United are in League One. So the FC United are actually doing better. Because Salford aren't a thing in this save yet. They weren't created by this point, you know? Do that. There we go. Okay, Urban set to sign for us. Good. There's the final Czech player signed up. What do you mean? Well, you know Salford City, you know, like the club that was created by the Man United, like, class of 92 people. Like, it wasn't made yet, basically. Like, they hadn't founded it by 2014. Did you not start the game in 2012? No, this is FM15. So this is like 2014 was the start date for this game. So no. You got none of, like, Haaland isn't a thing. I've been playing. How do you think I've got 300 years in? You know, I've been playing this say for 10 years. I couldn't do 300 years by myself in under a year. You know, your game category says, "Oh yeah, of course." Well, no one's gonna be playing an FM15 category. You know, so there's a little white lie there. A little white lie. Oh, I thought you wouldn't. I guess you must have thought it was a skin. You know, it's. Where is it? Game status. Yeah, created on 27th of November 2014. How long we've done? 478 days. There you go. Nearly at 500 days played. Nearly at 500 days played. I got to be found somehow, you know, by new people. I don't think many people are looking for Football Manager 2015 streams, you know. Okay. Oh, we've got a lot of people retiring. Who's Rousseau? Who are you? What were you doing? Oh. Doesn't say you're doing anything. Ben Doherty retires. You were a tactical coach. Well, I think being in 24 karat has broken the immersion for... I'll be honest, I don't really watch the game itself. I watch people for the personality. That's what makes you stay. Couldn't tell you one thing that you've done this stream. To be fair, I get that. To be fair, a lot of the time I watch. To be fair, I actually watch a bit of FM. I like watching FM streams and stuff to then get ideas for my own FM. You know, like I'll just be like, okay, let's see what they're doing, and then I can like implement those ideas, like those scouting methods and all that in my save. But no, I get what you mean. A lot of the time I have it on like for background stuff. Right, what am I looking for here? Oh yes, I want that to be 2020. SM Can? Yeah, why don't we sign you? Antonine Jolie. You're a reserves coach? Sure, you can be a reserves coach, mate. I know I'm lacking a reserves coach, so sure, why not? No. What about one more? Yeah, it's a lose. Lose embarrassingly in the quarter. Yeah, that is very true. I did lose embarrassingly in the quarterfinal. Oh, he's an under-19s coach as well. Sure, why not? Right, what am I doing here? Northampton and Harry Palmer. Contract offer. Oh, so we don't have room for a coach. It's weird. Oh, what year 2015 was? The pre-France invasion. The pre-France invasion. What do you mean by that? Right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think the Champions League final should be this day. I'm not going to watch it. We're just going to continue through it and see if Barry can win. Because we are a little bit over time compared to normal, to be fair. And I need to sleep. Let's see. Oh, Jolly's. That was quick from Jolly. Oh, yeah, he's a staff member. They're pretty quick normally. Okay. Right. The 26 men's years in France was the first time Wales men's reached a major tournament since losing the 1958 World Cup Brazil thanks to a Pele goal. Ah, okay. A Nations League draw, sure, whatever. Right. This should... When is the Welsh playoff final? That should be somewhere around here, shouldn't it? Oh. I've been sitting down for too long. My arse hurts. My tailbone. I have a terrible chair. Oh, God. Cannot wait to move to somewhere I can get a good chair. Okay, there it is. There's also today. Newtown and Lido. Right. Oh, Lido win. Okay, they get Europe. Imagine losing a World Cup quarterfinal thanks to a single goal from Pele, then not reaching another tournament for 60 years. That is kind of wild, to be fair. Although kind of a lot of the like older nations that used to be able to get to World Cups and stuff were kind of like that, you know, with like Hungary and Romania. I guess they got to more than Wales did, but you know they used to be a lot better back in the day, back in the 50s and 60s, and then suddenly everyone else gets good and they can never make it anymore. Oh, of course we're doing a fucking save today now. I had to save it anyway. God damn it. Clock Park, of course. Mines, new stadium. London has a 9 million population. The total of Wales is 3.8. Yeah. Although I feel like that's used quite a lot. However, then you've got like Croatia qualify and do well all the time. Iceland qualified. You know, they've also got tiny or smaller populations, and they do pretty well. You know, it's one of those things you just got to invest more in and put more investment in, and you'll reap the rewards. Right, come on, you can do it, FM. Just a little bit more. Let's not forget, until 2016, football was not the country's first sport. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's partly why they didn't go to a major tournament in 60 years. Oh, and Barry do win on penalties and with 10 men. Bloody hell! There you go. Well, at least the Champions League stays in Wales for another year. But Barry win it again. Okay. What else happened? Ben Anderson wins Player of the Year. Wow. Okay. Pereira top goal scorer. Okay, I get Manager of the Year, hilariously. 4 players named. Cake named Best Champions League Player. Amazing. And 21 span. Right, there we go. I want the Cambridge United shirt. I haven't seen the Cambridge United away shirt. I'd rather not make it a tournament if I'm not going to get out of the group. 12 tourneys in a row. Scotland experience. And then it's funny seeing Georgia qualify for their first ever and immediately getting to the next round. Now it's the other way around. Rugby, a team is shite in the footies class. Even more so that... these days coming up under Thierry Henry. Okay. Was that it? Newtown sacked their manager. Takeover on the rocks. Definitely to upgrade that. Anything else going on with us? Can I expand our stadium yet? Some retirements. Can I expand the stadium? No, I feel like our stadium's its maximum capacity now. Right then. I think that is that. We had an unfortunate end in the Champions. Oh, Christ. Did you see how many players there were that were joining? Hold on. World Cup squad's named. Got a lot of former players, actually, at the World Cup. Well, hilariously, Jimenez. I should actually do that for Jimenez. Right. 14 players called up. I just want to continue one more time to see how many players are joining. Look how many players are joining. You can see it right at the edge there. Oh, Christ. Okay. Fucking Timo Werner is still alive in your game. He's not alive. It's just a nicknamed player called Timo Werner. Because you can rename a player with channel points. So we do have Timo Werner. And we have Timo Werner as well, which we currently... Timo Werner used to play for us. Now for ABBA. We did something for 60 million this season, so pretty good. But yeah, his real name's Christian Feldkamp. And then we have Tim Werner, who is currently playing for us on loan at Frankfurt this year. How's he done? Oh, Christ, not well. Right. Look how many players are joining us. Holy shit. That's good stuff. Right then, we're going to call it there for tonight. However, Saturday, midday, European time, 11 a.m. UK time, we have S'more Stack Stream. To celebrate my wedding, coming up. So if you want to get involved, we have the sub goals here. So these are all the punishments I'll be doing based on subs, etc., etc. We also have the punishment wheel, everything else. We're going to be going through the World Cup. We're going to be hopefully doing some other things. Let's see how things go. Hopefully you guys can make it. Hopefully I don't die. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening and a good rest of your week. And otherwise, I'll see all of you later. All right. Have a good one, everyone. See you all later. Cheers for the stream. No worries. See you later, guys. Goodbye.